And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Clarion University's Memorial Stadium. Tonight it is PIAA football playoff action here in Single A tonight. It is the quarterfinals. Northern Bedford, the Panthers, come in to take on Redbank Valley this evening. Mike Kalinowski, the Governor, Bob Dunkle, Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes, all here with you this evening as we get set to go here tonight. And we do want to thank all of our great sponsors this evening. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Bell Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Also want to thank Clarion County Community Bank and also B&M Custom Wear. Clarion County Community Bank, Dubrook, Eric Schick Agency, Farringer Enterprises, Heater Lumber, Kerle Tire, also a Long Shot Ammo. Do want to thank the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, Next Step Therapy, Nolf, Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Redbank Chevrolet. And I do want to go back. I did make one mistake, folks. Didn't have my glasses on properly. BGM Custom Wear is one of our great sponsors, too. Want to thank all of those folks for helping us out tonight as we ran through there. We'll be thanking more sponsors as we go through the evening here at Clarion's Memorial Stadium. Bob, though, quarterfinal game tonight. You can see in the background the football field. We always talk about the field conditions brought to you by Cousin Basil. Certainly tonight it's going to be a little bit slick out there. The field, because of the rain and then changing quickly over to snow, froze right up. I was talking to Dave Cadis. He said that the field crews were down here all morning long trying to get this field ready to go because it was basically just frozen. And you can see as we're down there, how that's going to affect this game. We'll see. Probably aids more to a running attack, but we'll have to wait and find out as we go through tonight.
Yeah, Mike, no question about that. As I watch both teams in warm-ups tonight, difficulty in reeling those footballs in. The weather definitely going to be a factor. Just 28 degrees here prior to kickoff, and it feels a lot cooler than that. After all, this is our first real significant snowfall that we've gotten into. And, of course, for those folks traveling from New Bethlehem, 66 is a little bit on the slick side. There was an accident of note on the way up. We'll get into that maybe a little bit later. But the good news is no one injured in that one. But, again, watch yourself if you are going to make your way up here. And watch yourself coming into the stands. Now, this grounds crew has done a great job of getting things ready, but it still is a little slick. This surface is not necessarily conducive to ice and snow. Then again, not many are.
Well, and that's the other thing, too. You mentioned, Bob, as folks come in with the stands as well. They were here, and you can see them right there on the camera. They did actually come up with the leaf blowers, and they had cleaned the stands off earlier, and they just covered right back up in those snow squalls that we had. So those folks coming down, if you are within earshot or you're watching us and getting set to come down, you want to bring something to put down there on the benches here at Memorial Stadium. You can see the snow coming down there, up there into the lights as Tyler gets a great shot of that. And it has been consistent throughout most of the day here. But all the hunters are happy for tomorrow, right?
It'll bring a smile to your face.
We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back more of the Kerle Tire pregame show on the way. Northern Bedford and Redbank Valley getting set to lock horns here at Memorial Stadium. And we'll take that break. You're watching Kerle Tire High School playoff football. It's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Redbank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Redbank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online RedbankChevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Redbank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Redbank Chevrolet.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Best of luck in the playoffs to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel, and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today.
This is the EYT Media Network.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium. Great shot by Tyler looking downtown as the snow continues to come down. People starting to filter their way into Memorial Stadium. It is the Kerle Tire Pregame Show, part of Kerle Tire High School Football here on the EYT Media Network. Tonight, it is a quarterfinal match here in the state of Pennsylvania in Single A as Redbank Valley and Northern Bedford get set to do battle. We already know winner of this one coming up next weekend would take on Bishop Canevin, a winner 42-7 earlier today. That was played at 2 o'clock down in Pittsburgh. Bishop Canevin knocked off Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. And at halftime, it is Sarah Catholic up on Beaver Falls 14-6. That's in Double-A football. Tonight, Karn City is playing Farrell. A tough task for those Gremlins, but you never count the Gremlins out. Farrell very, very good this year, and that's going on down at Karn City High School. And, again, you can look there. We talk about field conditions all the time by Cousin Basil. It is a frozen field tonight. It is one of those times where it rained and then it froze up pretty quickly. The grounds crew did a nice job to get it into the condition you see here. But we'll see how that affects the game here tonight. We're going to go inside the game now here on the EYT Media Network, brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries. And, you know, Bob, when we look at the Panthers of Northern Bedford, these guys, they like to run the football. They have several guys that they go to, that they push that ball to. Johnson's one of them. Keller's the other one. But they also have a big guy out of the backfield, and Brown, they'll put him in the power package. And they can throw. Not as adept, I would say, as Redbank Valley at that point. Ian Snyder's the quarterback. But he has decent numbers, though. He's 82 of 145 for just over 1,000 yards. He's thrown for 14 touchdowns. And but this is a team, when we're looking at each of them, much better at the run. And they got a kicker, too, that can boot the ball.
Yeah, very impressive. That kicker that Mike is talking about was able to hit them from roughly, he was actually kicking from the 40-yard line, so 50-yard, 50-yard field goal actually overall is what he was doing, Mike. Of course, that kicker's name was Colin Yates, and Yates, guy, he is money in the bank to watch him. Very fun soccer-style kicker. But, you know, we've had the opportunity to see this Northern Bedford team several times in the playoffs, and I've been asked multiple times, well, what kind of a team is this squad? What do you expect to see out of them? Ultimately, I gave a real simple description of it. I said, I think what you're going to see is, first and foremost, they are going to be a well-disciplined team. They're going to not be real flashy. They're going to simply come out, do the fundamentals quite well. They'll run the ball effectively. They'll pass out of necessity. They do not predicate this offense on the passing game. But again, if the opportunity's there, they'll certainly take advantage of tonight. Mike, I guess in layman's terms, they're really built for November football. And, when we talk November football, we usually talk about some bad weather. And, of course, over the years, it's evolved a little bit because so many opportunities now are there to play on artificial surface. This is an artificial surface, but it is slick. It was quite hard, and you can see the timing is off. Sometimes quarterbacks, certain plays will throw to an area rather than a receiver. The timing is off. So tonight you're going to have to throw more to that receiver rather than to an area because the timing just won't be there because you're just trying to keep your footing, and that's what you're worried about first and foremost. So as a result, kind of disrupts things just a bit.
Yeah, when you look at the Bulldogs, too, they're getting back Gardlock tonight. He was out for a couple of the games, and so that should, you would think, help the passing game a little bit, giving Marshall and some of the other guys some help. Running-wise, though, it's like Schreckengost, and a little bit more of Schreckengost. And if they can get him rolling, that's one of the things I think when you look at a field like this they'll want to do. But Bain has been fantastic this year.
He has, and certainly, again, he's done an outstanding job. Obviously, the opening drive last week connects on that 64-yard touchdown pass to set things up, really got this offense rolling. But, again, he's going to be affected a little bit by the weather. And, during the course of the game, you're going to have to make decisions and decide to change your offense a little bit. Ray Schreckengost is that money guy in the backfield. He's the guy who's going to get the most touches. But a number of other guys, too, can be a big factor back there, including Ashton Kerle as well as Joe Mansfield. All those guys that, have the ability to touch that football and run a little bit if they have to. And they're showing some more formations as far as being able to help those offensive linemen run the football more effectively. Now, if they do have to go to a running situation where they feel that they've got to run throughout the bulk of the game, you've got an ace up your sleeve. You've got a quarterback in Gunnar Magentini who played a ton last year, also played a lot this year, but his specialty was coming in short yardage situations, also in two-point conversions, very successful. And he's a football smart kind of guy, so he can run the ball as well. And Mike, you mentioned that passing game. When you look, there's so many weapons out there, including Marshall, including Gardlock, including Tate Minnick, including Mason Klaus, including Ashton Kerle. I could go on, a couple other guys worthy of mention as well, but this is a group that has had a lot of opportunity to make some big plays, and they've come through during the course of the season. Had that stumble the opening ball game, but from there on out, they were money in the bank.
And again, going inside the game was brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries, and we've been doing that all year long. And we're going to take another time out. We'll come back out here to Memorial Stadium at Clarion University as we continue here on the Kerle Tire pregame show. We got a lot of great sponsors to get in and thank here for this broadcast tonight, and we'll do that here momentarily. It is Northern Bedford, Redbank Valley here at Clarion's Memorial Stadium, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School Football. It's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania. Exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
So much to protect each day. Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ClarionBank.com.
You're locked on to the EYT Media Network.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle rolling along here in the Kerle Tire Pregame Show. Tonight, it is the Redbank Valley Bulldogs and the Northern Bedford Panthers getting set to do battle. Northern Bedford comes in with an overall record of 9-3. Redbank Valley at 11-1. That lone loss coming to Keystone right at the beginning of the season. And we are in the Kerle Tire Pregame Show talking a little bit about other games in District 9 tonight. It's not District 9, it's state playoffs. But first, why don't we say thank you to our many, many great sponsors. We have Bell Plumbing, Heating, and Air Supply, BGM Custom, Clarion County Community Bank. Also, we have Dubrook and Eric Schick Agency Insurance, Faringer Enterprises, Auto Repair and Towing, Heater Lumber, Kerle Tire, good time to get a hold of them for those tires with the snow. Long Shot Ammo and Arms. Want to thank the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366. Next Step Therapy. Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep down in Fairmount City. And Redbank Chevrolet. Great sponsors as always here on the EYT Media Network. We see Redbank, the band now making its way in as they will get set. And hopefully they brought some brooms with them to clean off some of those chairs, because if not, they're going to be, it's going to be kind of hard to sit there and toot those horns.
I will tell you, I always mention the fact, hey, go ahead and come to the game. Plenty of seats available. Well, there is plenty of seats available. However, it's on the slick side if you're traveling north on 66 from New Bethlehem to get here. So it's a little on the slick side. The stands have a fair amount of ice and some snow on it. And look, the grounds crew's done a great job. Obviously had their hands full today with this weather. They've done certainly as good as what you could possibly do, but it still is a slick surface. There's only so much that can be done, but a tip of the cap to these guys too, working on the grounds, because they have done a great job to get us prepared and ready for this ball game.
Well, the other thing too, you mentioned about the slick roads a little bit south here of us, and the Redbank Valley equipment vehicle kind of was in an accident where it kind of ran off the road because it was slick. So the team was here. Everything was okay. You know, nobody was hurt and stuff like that, but they had to wait until some of the equipment got here, so that set them back just a little bit as they were waiting on that to arrive.
Yeah, the good news is there's a reason why you leave early to get the ball games. And, of course, if you didn't know any different, obviously, certainly you wouldn't even be aware that anything happened. These guys still arrived here, got plenty of time to get everybody dressed, ready to roll. The good news is both the individuals in the truck were certainly fine. And end of the day, they're here, and we're going to be playing some football tonight.
That's right. And also, as we talk about other teams, we always look around District 9. We're looking around the playoffs tonight. Karn City is in action against Farrell tonight. We'll keep you updated on that contest. Karn City and Farrell. Farrell, one of those teams coming in, probably one of the top teams in the state of Pennsylvania in AA football. This is a team that's big, a team that's fast. Karn City, though, you never roll out the Gremlins. They love to just, this time of year. That's another team that's kind of built for this time of the year in football. And you never roll out the Gremlins, but I'll tell you what, a tough task against Farrell coming up tonight.
Well, they do. And, the field actually may be aiding them in a sense that it's a little bit of a slick surface. But the good news for them, again, they're predicated, Mike, on this running game. I talk constantly during the course of the season, built for November. They're built for November. When you have 2,000-yard rushers in the same backfield, that's built for November.
Yep.
Oftentimes there's a lot of teams that go many years until they can say they even had one 1,000-yard rusher. And you put two in the same backfield at the same time. And, last week we obviously were covering the Redbank game, but I had the opportunity the following days. I went ahead and I watched that Karn City championship football game, and you got to see them, and I was impressed with the announcers as they talked about being impressed by that running attack that Karn City had. And that was a great game. That was a showpiece showing exactly their MO. They are what they are, and they're a very strong running team, well-disciplined team, and it likes to hit and play solid defense. That's pretty much been the MO down there for a long time.
It has certainly been, and again, we go around our district and around the playoffs, brought to you by Riverhill Automotive. And our Zocra Motor scoreboard very quickly here, too. Earlier, Bishop Canevin knocked off Our Lady of the Sacred Heart down at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. 42-7 was the final there, so the winner of this Redbank Valley Northern Bedford game next weekend in the semifinals would get Bishop Canevin. In the AA contest at halftime, we did have a score on that. It was 14-6. Sarah Catholic was leading Beaver Falls, and that is who either Farrell or Karn City would get next week in the semifinals as well. So we'll keep you updated as we go through the nights. We're going to continue here at Memorial Stadium. We come back. We'll talk more about the field conditions, the weather forecast, and we'll get to the governor's keys of the game as well. And you can see in the background, it is the frozen tundra here at Memorial Stadium tonight. Very, very chilly evening on hand, but the fans, again, making their way in. You're not going to keep these folks away from coming in here and rooting on their respective teams. And if you're at home, kick back, relax, and enjoy, because we got a great night of football coming your way. And we'll take a timeout now, and it is Northern Bedford here against Redbank Valley. Kerle Tire High School football is right here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker LLC is currently hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, assembler, and forklift operators. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
Beverage Air, a leading manufacturer of refrigeration equipment for over 75 years, is currently hiring for immediate openings in our Brookville facility. For more information or to apply, visit beverageair.com/careers.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
You're locked on to the EYT Media Network.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium, the Kerle Tire pregame show rolls on. Kerle Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes, Bison man himself out there, being protested again by some of the groups. They said it should have only taken 2 bison, not 3, to make those pants, but he insisted took all 3.
I'll tell you, the great news from Tyson is he promises to take 1 article of clothing off per quarter.
I like it.
To prove his toughness.
Well, we'll have to see. But I don't know. Will he keep to the pants, though, is the question.
Well, he's got to keep those on.
All right.
This is a family affair, so.
And talking about field conditions, you can see him in the background. Tonight, field conditions brought to you by Cousin Basil. It is a frozen field down there, and I said the frozen tundra of Memorial Stadium tonight. But the weather changed. It was raining the other last night, changed over, got very cold quickly, and it's pretty hard there on that turf. But the field crews have done a fantastic job. You see them in the background working down there to show us the hash marks as well as the yard lines. So they're doing a very, very nice job with that, and to get this ready, fantastic. Weather forecast sponsored by J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales tonight. That temperature is going to drop off a few more degrees as the game goes on, being about the mid to lower 20s, and we do expect the snow on and off to continue to come down as the night goes on. Nothing expected to be very heavy. It's just going to be more just of a nuisance snow. Although snow's never a nuisance. I think
always
it's beautiful.
is, no matter what. It always is. It's terrible. Why lie? I'm going to get this
Bob,
out of the way right now.
And you're the one hunting tomorrow, and you're like, well.
It is 28 degrees. It feels like it's probably closer to about 15 degrees outside right now.
And this is the man, folks, that has a home in Florida.
And that's where I will be in that home in 25 months and 4 days. But who's counting?
That is true, and we also want to thank Clarion University, too, for rolling out the red carpet. We want to thank Dave Cadis and all the folks up here rolling out the red carpet to us tonight, making sure we had all kinds of great room and all set up, ready to go. Well, you can see in the background the teams talking things over. We're getting ready, and we're going to take another time out. We're going to come back. It is the governor's keys to the game. It's one thing that everybody all over the area waits for, to see what the governor thinks these teams need to do to come out with a win here tonight. We'll do that after our next time out. Northern Bedford here against Redbank Valley. It is a quarterfinal action, and it's all right here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
J&J Trailers and Equipment Sales on Route 66 in Shippensville is your one-stop trailer shop for all things trailers. J&J stocks over 70 trailers at a time of all shapes and sizes, including enclosed cargos, equipment haulers, utility trailers, tilt trailers, and dump trailers. Reputable brands include CarMate, Sport Haven, PJ, Liberty, and Wells Cargo. If you are looking for the most dependable trailers on the market, backed by the industry's best warranty, choose J&J Trailers and Equipment Sales. Trailers that work for a living.
matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
So much to protect each day. Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
This is the EYT Media Network.
All right, back at Memorial Stadium. Tonight, it is quarterfinal action in the PIAA Single A football. It is Redbank Valley and Northern Bedford doing battle tonight. The Panthers and the Bulldogs this evening. We're in the Kerle Tire Pregame show, and do want to thank more of our great sponsors here this evening. Roop Real Estate in New Bethel. Like to wish good luck to Ray and the Bulldogs. Give Roop a call at 457-5000 to find your dream home. Farmers Marble, Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble, congratulates the Redbank Valley football team and school. Burford and Henry, the governor says, they say, you know what, governor knows all about Burford and Henry because he went to school with Brian and knows those folks well. And I'm surprised they're even letting you say things about them, but they're going to do it.
Great bunch of guys out there. Brian Burford, Bill Henry, very successful real estate group. If you need real estate sales, listings, or even rentals, they can take care of you.
All right, and Donna Oberlander, our state representative. Good luck to the Redbank Valley Bulldogs from Donna. Our Redbank Valley Outfitters, come spend a day with them, relax, have fun, appreciate the wonder of nature. They have kayak rentals and a shuttle service on the Allegheny River and the Redbank and Mahoning Creeks. Patriot Wood Products, veteran-owned and operated. They specialize in building custom, rustic, and farmhouse tables, 100% made in the USA. Give them a call at 541-2920. That's 814-541-2920. And Haas's Little Outhouses. Bob has a couple of those at his place. Haas's Little Outhouses, your premier portable restroom provider. So more of our sponsors that we do always want to say a big thank you to as we roll along here. And it is time now, ladies and gentlemen, kick back. Here it is, the Kerle Kitchens Governor's Keys to the game. Bob, what do these teams need to do to come out with a win here tonight?
Well, if you're Northern Bedford, the big key is feed Adam Johnson the football. You know, last week, guy had a tremendous game, was averaging 8.3 yards per carry. He definitely is money in the bank. You have to limit mental mistakes as well. One of the other keys, limit turnovers. You know, last year's ball game, turnovers were a huge factor. You simply can't have them if you want to come away with a win in a game like this. You want on defense, you've got to prevent the big chunk plays. You know, what I mean by chunk plays at 20 yards or more. Redbank has fed on that throughout the entire season, and due in large part to the speed they have. But you can't give those up, and you do not want to allow the receivers to get behind you. Well, that goes hand in hand with that chunk play scenario. For Redbank Valley, balance is the key to start. You must adjust your offense based on what they give you defensively. In other words, I know you have this intense desire probably to start out lock game fire throwing the football. Look, the field conditions aren't conducive. Maybe you can establish the run, open that passing game up a little bit. You have to get your playmakers involved. And among those guys, Schreckengoss, Gardlock, Marshall, get those guys the football. Let them see what they can do on this surface. You also have to limit the penalties. You know, the longer you hang around and go in the playoffs, the margin of error gets smaller and smaller, and you can't aid your opponent by picking up penalties. Finally, one of the other keys, Mike, you have to put this game away. The longer you allow a team to hang around, the longer they believe they can come back. You can't let that happen in this ball game. And finally, this is a big one here. We haven't talked about this much recently, but you have to convert extra point conversion opportunities. Bulldogs have done that. Early on in the season, they were going for a lot of twos, but regardless as to what you go for tonight, whether it's a 2-point conversion, the extra point kick, you do have to convert on those opportunities. If you don't, it can be a long night.
And again, the Governor's Keys brought to you by Kerle's Kitchen. We'll have the anthem coming up momentarily, and also we'll have the ceremonial coin toss on the football field, Bob's favorite part of the game, as you guys all know. And want to let you know, too, a quick update, too, from that Zocra Motors scoreboard. It was Bishop Canavan, a winner today over, according to Dave Constantino, Old Lady of the Sacred Heart. As he throws his hat down at me, and then I threw it back, and his throw was better than mine.
Well, he had a natural curve, that's all.
Well, that's true.
He had the Rod Scurry curve.
It's the shoulder, It's the shoulder. All those years. Yeah.
Your age, that's believable.
It's all those years of hard work, But anyway, Bishop Canavan a winner 42-7 earlier, and Sarah Catholic was leading Beaver Falls at halftime in their contest. That would be the winner of the Karn City Farrell game. We'll keep you updated on those as we go through the night. Everybody's down on the field here, and they're continuing to warm up, and this is something that you'll see, and I think that's very smart with these coaches, keeping the players moving around and stuff like that. It is a cold night. This would be, I would assume, the coldest night that we've had so far. It was pretty chilly here last week, but not with the conditions that we see. And so they're going
to. This game, Mike, as it unfolds, it won't be so bad once the game starts underway and, you hit a few times, you get used to it. The worst part is coming back out in the third quarter because you kind of are used to it in the first and second quarter, the temperature, but you go back into that warm locker room and then you walk out. It's like walking into a brick wall, but you do have to take the extra time to stretch, keep flexible a little bit. Again, both teams obviously going to play on the same surface, but the big key is who is going to handle it the best way.
And the officials talking to the coaches on the sidelines. We're getting ready to go here. We're just a moments away. It's a little bit early. 6:52 is what I have as the time. I'm not sure. Make sure the actual time here, but 6:53. A lot of times you see, the teams get ready. They like to start things a little bit early, but as of right now, there's still about 5 minutes on that clock over there as Tyler gets a good shot of the scoreboard. So we're just going to kind of hold here for a moment as we watch, because we will have those things coming up. We still have the anthem to be played. The Redbank Valley marching band will be playing that.
Captains will be meeting shortly in the center.
We do want to, again, thank all of our great sponsors here this evening. Some of the other ones we need to thank include Kerle Tire Company, Dubrook, Redbank Chevrolet, Eric Schick Insurance, Longshot Ammo and Arms, BGM Custom Wear, Heater Lumber, North Chrysler Dodge, Bell Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Moose Lodge 366 in New Bethlehem. I know those folks are down there watching us. Want to say hello to them. Farringer Enterprises, LLC, and Next Step Therapy. Some of the great sponsors here we do want to thank as well. And we'll see those logos coming up on the screen from time to time tonight. Now the officials are going to start cracking the whip here. They're going to get the teams moving along.
I do want to thank again Todd King and his crew here at Clarion University, really doing the best they can of a difficult situation with that football field, but it certainly is going to be playable. Mike, now I will tell the listeners a little bit, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle as far as indicating the exact yard line. The reason why is, of course, snow is on the field to cover the numbers for sure. They do have the markers, which will disappear rapidly during the course of the game.
Yep. And, when we talk about all-time conditions of field, probably the worst we ever saw was up at Bradford that time when Clarion was playing in that was that the district championship that time?
Yes, against Port Allegheny.
Yeah, it was against Port Allegheny, and it had snowed so hard. They actually were playing the game. They had to run through like 8 inches of snow on the field. It's how hard it snowed up there. So this is, it's up there. I do remember another game Clarion played when I think it was Kyle Cathcart was at the running back position. So it goes back a few years over at DuBois, and it wasn't snow, but it was wet. Remember that? That was in a playoff contest, and it just rained and rained and rained in that field.
Against Kerwinsville in that ball game.
And that was at the time before the turf was there. And we got the national anthem coming up here, the Redbank Valley Marching Band, and we'll give a listen. There we go, the national anthem, Redbank Valley Marching Band. In the background, always doing a fantastic job. Of course, Dave Constantino said that was the U.S. alma mater.
Well, in theory.
We had to get a couple cuts in. Now we'll be nice to him.
I got to wonder where you came up with that one. That's pretty good. I'm going to tell you, you're reaching back there already. We haven't even kicked off yet.
There was no school today, so I was able to think of all of these great things all day long. They've been building up.
Of course, we have a good time with Dave. Dave's worked with both of us here a number of different times over the years.
Yeah, Dave doing the PA announcing and Hall of Famer, Dave Constantino, that Punxsutawney Hall of Fame. So Northern Bedford won the toss, and they're going to receive the football. They're going to take it to start. And I wonder, if that's something that they've done all year, or is that something, too, with the field conditions the way they are? They think they might have an advantage taking the ball first, but we'll see how that works out. Bob always says, no, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm last week, obviously, Redbank Valley, a lot of success in doing so, but it's just very seldom do you come out and experience success in that opening drive. Sometimes you'll do it, too, if you just got a good gut feeling, and maybe that's what the Panthers have. We'll find out as this game unfolds.
Panthers come in with an overall record of 9-3. The Bulldogs at 11-1. We're getting set for kickoff. And kickoff is brought to you by Universal Forest Products. They're also our sponsor on those replays as well. We do want to thank them. Bob's going to find out here, too, who's going to be kicking off for Redbank.
Tyson Adams set to kick off for Redbank Valley.
So they have it listed as Tyson Adams. Back deep is for Northern Bedford will be Griffin Keller. And this guy can move, too. He's listed as the athlete on the depth chart.
Actually, I have Downs 85.
So you have Downs?
Yep.
Okay, so Bob with the glasses is going to fix it, and we have Downs kicking off. Going to kick it short, and it's taken by one of the up men around the 40-yard line. And up near midfield, stopped at about the 47. That's where Northern Bedford will take over. Quarterback for Northern Bedford is Ian Snyder. See Johnson, Detterline out of the backfield. Receivers are Bowers and Fernandez. The tight end is Snyder. That's Brooks Snyder. And Keller works his way around, plays pretty much all positions. Snow really starting to come down here at Memorial Stadium now. Snyder sets up under center. Going to hand that football off. And over the
loose
right
ball.
side. And the ball's out. And Redbank says they're on top of it. No a signal yet from the official. Redbank came out. They were saying they had it. They're going to say Northern Bedford able to hop on top of that football.
Let's take a quick look at this one, partner.
And there it goes out. And so getting the carry was Johnson that time.
Oh, you can see that football right now very hard and heavy and not forgiving.
2-yard pickup out near the 49-yard line. Snyder under center. And everybody's jumping, and we'll see, was it the offense or the defense? And they're saying offsides against the defense is how the official says as he comes over there. Was looking to see. I don't see that the head official's mic'd up, so we're going to try to bring that to you.
Now remember, Dave Constantino is in the house. It's Hall of Famer Dave Constantino. Has an effect on a lot of the electronic components anywhere he goes.
So second down and about 3 here as the ball rests at the 46-yard line. They got to go down to the 43. Snyder under center, and Johnson will dot it, and he's going to hand it back to him over the right side, and he's got the first down. He'll take that. He needed 3. He's going to gain just the 3 as he takes it down to about the 43, maybe the 42-yard line. They're going to move the chains. That's an Allegheny Grill first down here for the Panthers.
You can see Johnson focused on securing that football, Mike, before he does anything else. Wants to secure the football, get his footing set, gets the 3. This is unfortunately going to be one of those games, I suspect, that it's only going to take one slip, one fall to change the final outcome.
Later under center. Hand that football off and banging his way up through there was that Detterline, I believe, taking that inside the 40 and down to about the 37-yard line. So he'll pick up, looks like about 5. Second down here and 5 for the Panthers. Ball resting at about the 37-yard line. Opening drive here of this football game. Glad you could be along with us. First quarter sponsor is Clarion Forest V&A. Snyder again, you can see, will come under center. They going to pitch that ball back to Johnson over the right side, and he's got another first down as he's going to be finally forced out of bounds on the far side of the field. He'll take that down to about the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Got 12 yards in the ball game already for Adam Johnson on his third rushing attempt. Nothing fancy. It's just straight ahead. Not even really tipping the cap as far as a look towards that passing game. They want to keep the ball on the ground. Certainly can't blame it, but if you're out there defensively, you still got to play it straight up and honest.
Put him down at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. Snyder under center. He's going to go right back. That's Johnson banging his way inside the 25. And Snyder, that time number 6, getting the carry. And he'll take that for a nice gain down to about the 22-yard line. So a gain of about 7.
Yeah, again, real simple plays, Mike. They're not doing anything fancy. They're not getting elaborate on the blocking scheme. For the most part, just straight ahead. You let the ball carrier, obviously he's got an assigned hole, but he's also to make a read.
Second down about 3. Ball resting at the 22. Here's Snyder, hands it off. Johnson over the right side. Another first down. Johnson takes that down to about the 16, maybe the 15-yard line. The ball kept moving. And he's going to take that actually down to about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Yeah, he is a tough guy. Tough guy to bring down.
So they're in the Dewbrook red zone already as Northern Bedford driving here.
Yeah, methodical drive, 9:03 on the clock here.
Nothing fancy. Saying we're going to run that football, and they're taking it right to Redbank here. The Bulldogs are going to have to dig in here and try to come up with some big plays. They almost had it. There was a fumble up at the midfield. Here's the handoff. Johnson over the right side. And he'll be hit and dropped. He'll get inside the 10.
Yeah, big hole there. Looked like it was going to go for a few more yards than that. Still going to pick up just about 5.
Yeah, he's down around, what, about the 8. So they'll
26 yards this opening drive.
Ball rest at the 8. It is a second down. Bedford, Northern Bedford comes set. Here's Snyder under center. Going to go right back to Johnson over the left side and looks for room over the left side. Not as much. He needed 4. He's going to get, looks like about 3 maybe. Bob with the glasses and looking down there, and he's
going to get 29 now in the ball game in a 3rd and 1 situation.
So they'll ball rest at about the 4-yard line. Ball just inside the 5. They need the 3. 3rd down and 1. Snap back. They're going to keep it right up the middle. Snyder gets near the goal line. Does he get in? The officials say that he doesn't. Oh, they're going to call touchdown now. So the quarterback, Snyder, is going to get credit for the touchdown. We had to wait for the officials to come across. And we'll look at the replay. Nope. So we don't have the replay on that one. That's all right. And on for the extra point try is Yates.
Doesn't run it often, but when he does, he's going to punch it in.
Yates, too, we saw him in warm-ups. This left-footed kicker, he's pretty good. There's the snap, holds there, kicks on the way, and the kick by Yates is up and good. So with 7:25 to go in quarter number 1, Northern Bedford leads it by the score of 7-0. We'll take a timeout. Kerle Tire High School football is right here on the EYT Media Network. Media Network. All right, back out here at Memorial Stadium. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes all here tonight. 7-0. Northern Bedford leads. The quarterback Snyder with that 4-yard scamper into the end zone. Ian Snyder. Yates is on. He'll be set to kick things off.
Yeah, it wasn't a fancy drive, very methodical, just a fundamentally sound, patient type of drive. They were taking what the defense was giving.
Yates comes ready. Takes a few steps and addresses that football, and he sends it, skirts it down the field. It's bumped by one of the up men, and the ball still loose. Finally picked up around the 20-yard line, and working the ball to the right side. Out across the 30, 35, 40, 45, midfield, busted. Down the right sideline, and this is going to be a touchdown. And Schreckengast has the score for Redbank Valley. Brendan Schreckengast, number 3, picked it up at the 20, goes the other way, and that'll be 80 yards for the touchdown on the kickoff.
And take a closer look at this. How does he stay in bounds, number 1, keep the footing? He accelerates. Talk about taking it to the house and your answer.
That's about a 75-yard kickoff return.
So the extra point try. Score comes at the 7:08 mark. So if you're keeping score at home, I know a few folks do that.
Adams on for the extra point.
Here's Adams. Snaps there, kicks on the way. The kick is up. That kick is high. That kick is good. Redbank ties it 7-7. Brendan Schreckengast, the kickoff return of just about 80 yards for the score. And we'll take a timeout. Kerle Tire High School football is here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker LLC is currently hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, assembler, and forklift operators. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
This is the EYT Media Network.
All right, here we go. Redbank Valley set to kick things off. We're tied at 7 at Memorial Stadium. A long, methodical drive by Northern Bedford, and then Redbank turns around. A big kickoff return by Schreckengast. Electrifying the Redbank crowd to tie things up.
Yeah, very impressed that time as I watched Brandon. I don't know how he was able to keep the footing, number 1, but to accelerate going down the football field.
Here's the kickoff. Ball's going to bounce, going to be picked up by Keller. Back up to the 20, cuts to the right side, 25-30, and then finally forced out of bounds up near the 35-yard line. We'll see where they spot him down. Good return.
Yeah, pretty decent return. It looks like there might be a flag on that far side. And there is. It's going to be close.
Looks like a tackle by Brandon Ross.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. They're going to call hold against Northern Bedford, so that penalty goes against the Panthers here. That'll back them up. In the first quarter, brought to you by Clarion Forest VNA here on the EYT Media Network.
I suspect as the game unfolds, you'll see more of those types of penalties, and it's just simply because, number 1, you're worried about your balance, and you extend the arms a little bit and use that other jersey as a handle grab at a time or two. It's the way Dustin Kiefer teaches it anyways.
So it'll back it up around the 20, what 21-yard line is where it looks. Of course, things getting covered up again here at Memorial. First quarter action here for you. Snyder, the quarterback. Johnson dots that power package in the backfield. From the 21, hands it off over the right side, Johnson. And he'll get a few yards as he takes it out to near the 25-yard line. So give him about 4. Second down here in 6.
He has 33 so far.
Brings up a 2nd and 6.
You can see that quarterback Snyder is changing his cadence a little bit, Mike, and that's really forcing this defense to stay home, stay disciplined, not break the plane.
Ball around the 25-yard line. Second down here in about 6. It gives it to Johnson to get over the left side. Not a lot there that time. He's going to be dropped. Yes. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
Big time in. I think that was Brendan Schreckgoss with that stick.
Well, they're going to say they will give him about a yard. So third down and still about 4.
Again, got to watch the hard count here. Be disciplined, stay home. I still think you're going to see it on the ground. I don't think they're going to go to the air. Now is not the ideal time to attempt your first pass.
They will split a receiver out to the right. You can see that on the camera. Snyder's under center. He's going to pitch that back to Johnson over the right side. Johnson turns it, and he's got the first down. He'll be then forced out of bounds, but not until he does get the first down. He'll get it out about the 38-yard line. And want to make sure where we see before I give Bob some yardage, but looks like about the 37.
Yep, so going to be roughly 13 on that.
Yep.
First and 10 from the 37-yard line.
So 48 yards now on 9 attempts.
So just bear with us, too. I know you can see on your camera, too, the field covering up. We're all trying to figure out where that ball's at. But from the 37-yard line, hit that ball. And not a lot, maybe a yard.
That was Brooks Snyder.
And Snyder got it that time. That's number 6, Brooks Snyder. So not quite, about a yard. Second down and a long 9.
Brooks checks in now, 8 yards on 2 attempts. Have yet to see a pass attempted. Redbank has not attempted an offensive play yet. Their score coming on a special teams touchdown.
And here's pitch to the right side. And near first down yardage on the far side. And Detterline, that was Mason Detterline out of the backfield.
He's got it.
And they're going to say he does have it. So he got the 9. It was about 9.5, closer to 10. They'll give him the first down. Out to the 47-yard line. And we'll have a timeout taken here by Redbank Valley. So the Bulldogs will take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 7-7, we're tied here in quarter number 1. And you're watching high school football. Kerle Tire High School Football on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
This is the EYT Media Network.
All right, back at Memorial Stadium's Zocra Motors update for you in the AA quarterfinal. It's Sarah Catholic up on Beaver Falls, 21-12 with about 5 minutes to go in the 4th. Want to thank Justin Skiba for the update as he shouts down the line to us. And here we go. It is a 1st and 10 here for Northern Bedford. Here's the handoff. And getting the carry was Snyder. He's going to be hit, and he'll be dropped right up around midfield. So it's a pickup of about 3 is what it looks like. Second down here at about 7.
Nice tackle there by Carson Root. Wrapping up with the stick. Clock really just flying, time flying off that, Mike, down to 4:33 already.
Yep, first quarter here at Memorial Stadium. We're tied at 7, but Northern Bedford driving again. The pitch goes back. This is getting the carry Keller over the left side. He's going to be hit and dropped. Not a big gain for him. See where they spot it. He might just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So not much of anything. If they're kind, you might say 1. Ball just across midfield. So third down and still close to 7 here for the Panthers.
Yeah, Brandon Ross, Aiden Orts doing a good job of stringing it out, not allowing Keller to have any real estate to work with.
Snyder pitches that ball back. Deader line over the right side. Banging his way. Falls forward. He's just going to be short. They needed 7. He's going to be brought down about a yard shy. He'll get 6. He's inside the 45 at the 44. He needs the 43-yard line, so it's 4th down and 1. And we'll see here what Northern Bedford decides to do.
Oh, I think personally I wouldn't be surprised you come out and go hard count. Either way, I think they will go for it in this situation.
Well, they have been pretty effective running the football here so far in their first 2 possessions. Snyder leads his crew up to the line of scrimmage. And here we go.
Snyder there was a flinch in the offensive line. It's going to cost him 5.
So we're going to see, a procedure called here against Northern Bedford. Back them up 5 yards. See if that changes their opinion. And, you see the punt crew coming on.
Yeah, Derek Beach that time just flinched that left shoulder enough. Sometimes you can get away with that. Usually this point in the season, you've got a great veteran officiating crew out there. They were able to catch that one.
The punter for Northern Bedford is Aaron Bowers. Kale back deep and should be Marshall or Minnick. They're going to have Minnick back deep this time instead of.
I don't look for a fake punt, but you still have to play this straight up.
Bowers, good punt. They're just going to let it bounce inside the 20, rolls down around the 15-yard line, and that is where Redbank will have it. So we'll see. And so Redbank will get their first offensive possession of the football game. But, boy, that doesn't come until, Bob, over there about 2:37 to go here in the first quarter.
I can tell you this. There is no way I'd want to be a return man in a game like tonight. The football course is cold. It's difficult to handle. And, you're just going to get smacked. And it's really going to hurt you in this cold weather. Smart move there. Just let the ball bounce, come to rest on its own.
Ball at about the 15. Bain is the quarterback. Striking Gost in the backfield. That's Ray. Single receiver out to the right. They're going to bunch the trips to the left side of the line of scrimmage. Bain's going to hand that football off. Striking Gost right up the middle, running with that football. Banging his way first down out across the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Brendan Schreckengoss that time with the run.
So Brendan getting some time here. He's take that out to the 20.
Brought down by Brooks Snyder.
Actually, make that the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 yards. Trying to figure out where they're all at. And offsides here called against the defense. Northern Bedford jumps. So it'll be a 1st and 5. They'll move it 5 yards ahead onto the 25-yard line. Penalty sponsored by a Redbank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty. Get down to Redbank Chevrolet. A lot of great deals on a lot of vehicles there.
Yeah, pretty impressed with the inventory they have in these challenging COVID-related times.
1st and 5 for the Bulldogs as they work from their own 35-yard line. And here's the handoff. Schreckengost again over the left side. And, boy, I'll tell you what, he takes it forward. And he's going to be dropped just shy of the first down marker. He'll pick up 4 as they'll say he's down at about the 39-yard line.
And just shy of that. As we look at that Zocker scoreboard, no score between Farrell and Karn City. It's in the second quarter of play.
Bain out of the shotgun. And they're second to the sideline here. Now they're ready to go again. See the trips bunched to the left side on your screen. Bain looks to throw, fires the football to the right side. And the pass is caught. It is caught. That's Minnick on the right side. Nope, they're saying he's out of bounds. The official sees where his feet came down, and they're using the snow that time to actually help them out. Here's a replay on that one, just on that sideline. Yep, just out of bounds.
Mike, you like to say as an official, if you're in position, the call will make itself, and at time the official right on top. Of course, the snow always a helping hand, but nice play. Just unfortunate that it was not in bounds for these Bulldogs. But I like the play call, and again, that puts a lot of thoughts into this defensive group's head.
3rd and 1. Give it to Schreckengost. He will get the first down, but not by much. He'll just get across at 40-yard line. He'll be dropped at the 41. Give him 2 yards. So it's all he needed. Good job. Moves the chains ahead. That's an Allegheny Grill first down here for the Bulldogs. 7-7 we're tied late here in quarter number 1.
That is just the 4th offensive play for the Bulldogs here in the opening quarter play. Normally, if you say it's a tie ball game, no one would believe you.
Yep. Ball sitting at the 41-yard line. Bain looking to throw again. Fires to the side. Looks like it was tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. It either slipped or was tipped at the line. Tried to get it out to Marshall here on the right side, but it falls for naught. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, official indicating the tip. We haven't talked about the height that Northern Bedford has. These guys are tall. Really extend the arms out. They're a fundamentally sound team. Bulldogs will take their time as they get the play relayed in from the side.
Twins on each side here for Bain, who's going to work here out of the shotgun. Get his head Minnick in motion. Looks to throw. He comes back, and is it intercepted? It's picked off, I believe, at that line. Bain's pass, he was trying to find Minnick as he rolled in motion and turned upfield, and it's picked off.
And you can see staying with us when you have tip drills. So Remington Bowser, the big defensive lineman, bats the ball, catches it coming down.
That's huge for Northern Bedford as they'll take over deep in Redbank territory here. Ball will be right around about the 37-yard line.
Just wonder how long it's going to take, really, for us to see a running play out of Northern Bedford. Now, they've had success, obviously, have controlled the ball throughout quarter number 1 on offense.
Snyder under center. He's going to hand that football off over the right side. Johnson gets the carry, and he's going to be dropped. Adam Johnson will pick up maybe a yard. Takes it down near the 36-yard line, and that's about all.
It's already, Mike, the 10th touch out of Adam Johnson. Adam's a workhorse. You run that football 10 times in the opening quarter of play, and good chance he's going to run at least once more, as there's 35 on the game clock and just 25 here on the down clock. So I've got to run at least one more play.
Another playoff score, Southern Columbia 14.
Ball at right around the 36-yard line, just shy of the 36 is where it sits. Snyder will come under center here. 2nd down and a long 9 here for the Panthers. Going to look to throw. Fires to the right side. Got a man breaking free. It is caught. And down at about the 2. Nope, it's picked off. It's picked off. Sorry, it is picked off. Redbank Valley comes back with it. Gardlock's going to have the interception.
Let's take a closer look at this one.
I saw it was caught, and then it was picked off. Couldn't figure out if it was offense or defense, but there you go.
That's a good athletic play. That's a direct result of scouting, stepping in front of that one. Now you're in it's a great play, but keep in mind this offense in some dangerous territory here. You're deep in your own territory, not a lot of real estate to work with, and shaky footing at best. They're going to spot that down about the 3-yard line.
So here we go from the 3. Redbank will break from the huddle. Gardlock out to the left. It's Marshall out to the right. Schreckengost in the backfield. Bain will work in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, gives that to Schreckengost over the left side. Gives him a little bit of room as he takes it out across the 5 and up to about the 8-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup is what it looks like.
And that'll be the last play, Mike, here in the opening quarter.
All right, so we'll take a timeout. We're going to come back. We're tied at 7 as we go to quarter number 2. And you're listening to Kerle Tire High School Football. It's right here on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in the USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
This is the EYT Media Network.
And back here at Memorial Stadium, it is 7-7 ties. We go to quarter number 2.
Yeah, Bulldogs got to be careful, manage this football, Mike. It's a 2nd and 6 situation. Ball is on the 6-yard line.
Saw Tyler with a great shot, too, of that victory bell down there in the end zone with the snow coming down.
Tyler's making lots of great shots. You'd swear that he's run camera all season.
Bain working out of the shotgun. You say the pickup was only about 3 yards for Schreckengost in the last run. That was Brendan.
That Carson City game, Mike, 10:08 mark, quarter number 2, 0-0 score. A lot of penalties in that ball game. I understand.
2nd down here for the Bulldogs, deep in their own territory. Handoff again. Schreckengost turns. He has the 1st down, reaches out to the 20, and then forced out of bounds. So Brendan Schreckengost getting the carry, the 1st down to move the chains here for the Bulldogs.
Guy has a jitterbug the way he's bouncing around on this field tonight, Mike. Can't believe the footing that he has.
Put him out at about the 21-yard line.
Outstanding effort by Brendan Schreckengost. The line doing a good job of blocking. Very elusive, difficult runner to bring down.
Reminds me of you back in high school, that agility.
Said no one ever.
Ball to 21. And Bedford started, jump, got back in time. Bain again out of the shotgun. Here's the ball snap back. He hands it back off. Schreckengost over the right side. How about him banging his way? Good yardage. Picks up about close to 8.
Schreckengost is really a difficult back to gauge. He hits the hole so fast. He's not a big guy, but he runs the ball effectively. He sees the crease. He's very decisive. Very difficult to bring down.
2nd down, about 2 here for Redbank Valley. Ball right around that 30-yard line, just over the 30.
You see the discipline, Mike, this offensive line. They all know to look over, check for the play.
Here's a handoff again. Schreckengost hit in the backfield this time, and he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. And they'll give him forward progress, but it's not too much, and he's going to be dropped. And it sets up a 3rd down now. In about, what is it, about 4, Bob? Maybe 5. About 4.
Yep. Yeah, gave him the forward progress on that. Initial contact was made.
So 3rd down, close to 4 here for the Bulldogs. Bain looks to throw, comes to the right side, fires that football. It is caught across the middle. And a 1st down and more. Out to midfield, down to the 40, and then finally forced out of bounds. Coming up with the catch that time, that was Minnick.
Mike, let's take a closer look at this one.
Yeah, they found him right across the middle that time, and then he got the legs going, cut to the outside. That'll be a 1st down. They're going to say he was out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, so they moved the chains. 1st down here for the Bulldogs.
Gain of 30 on that one.
Boy, the snow really starting to come down hard here at Memorial. Here's the handoff back to Schreckengost. Schreckengost, boy, is he hit hard at the end of that play. And he'll get about 2, maybe 3 yards, but coming up with a big hit that time was Brady Burkhardt.
And he bounces up like nothing ever happened. I'd still be laying and calling for the trainer.
Screaming.
These are giant flakes, too, coming down. I'm sure it's coming through in your screen. It may not do it justice, but wow, they're big.
2nd down. And it's a long 7, short 8 here for the Bulldogs. Ball around the 42-yard line of Northern Bedford. We're tied at 7 as the snow continues to come down. Bain to the right side. Bain has room if he wants to run. He's right along that 45-yard line. He's hit, stays up on his feet, and then he'll pick up a few yards. He'll get it around the 40-yard line. They'll say he steps out of bounds down around the, what about the 39?
He had a big lane, but he was looking at the bigger prize way down the field. Picks up about probably 3 again, Mike, as it's all said and done with, but wow. He was looking for the home run ball, wanted the big money strike.
Put him at about the 38-yard line. Boy, that snow continues to increase in intensity. Third down and about 4 here for the Bulldogs. Ball to 38 of Northern Bedford, tied at 7 here, quarter number 2. It's a Hager Paving second. And off to Schreckengost. He's going to be tripped up. Did he lose the ball? And Northern Bedford celebrating. They're going to have the football. It's Northern Bedford football on the turnover. Take a look over there on the quick replay here.
Yeah, ball just squirted out on the contact.
Boom. Yep, there it goes. Northern Bedford will take over. Not surprised tonight. It is cold. The field is slick.
You know, for many of these players, this is the first real inclement weather, number one, that they've ever played in. You know, it's a little different than the backyard football, obviously.
So the ball's at the 40 of Northern Bedford. They'll take over.
The real challenge is now on these sidelines, Mike. You know, how do you define that not only as an official, but as a player streaking down the sidelines?
Snyder going to hand that football off over the right side. Brown gets to carry that time and gets that football up near the 45. That's almost a 5-yard pickup.
Now, Brown comes in on what they call their jumbo package. He's an offensive lineman. They'll kick him back there. You know, what he is a ball control type of running back. He's not going to run a 4.40, but he's going to get you the tough yards, and he does so there. Picks up 5.
Yep, ball just shy of the 45-yard line. Second down. Well, it's a short 5 closer to 6. Or long 5 closer to 6.
As that ball was placed just shy.
Snyder under center. Hand that football off. Little draw play, and picking up yardage there for them was Johnson. And he'll pick up. He gets about 5 on that one, so it sets up a 3rd down and 1.
Got to be disciplined here.
Ball around the 49, just shy of midfield.
And it is really coming down.
It is. Ball to 49.
Very thankful to be here in the booth tonight.
3rd and 1. Hand it off again over the left side. That's first down across midfield to the 49. Johnson will pick up. He's going to get close to 3 as he takes it to about the 48-yard line of Redbank Valley.
You got to thank Bison Oaks being outside in the snow and still giving you the great shots.
Well, I had suggested maybe we could bring him inside, and they said no.
Well, Dustin said no. You and I both were lobbying all the way.
No, I know.
Dustin said he deserves to be out there.
I'll probably have a little wrestling match after the game tonight with Dustin and Tyler fighting over that. Ball to 48. 1st and 10 here for Northern Bedford. Panthers go, and they're going to hand that football off over the left side. And not a lot. Staying up, getting down near the 45-yard line. Johnson takes it. That's a pickup of about 3.
Love the fact that the officials are really allowing them to play a little bit. You know, there's an opportunity, of course, you could either break a long run out of it. Defensively, you come up with a fumble perhaps. Either way, the officials letting them play.
Yeah, they're going to say closer to a 2-yard pickup. They're going to say he was down at the 46. You can see the field really starting to get covered up now. You can see it a little bit better. There's yard markers on the camera from our vantage point in the press box. Really getting difficult. Bob's got the glasses up, so we're going to work together here. He's going to let me know what's going on. Here's a look to throw. Snyder dumps it down across the middle of the field. It is caught, and that's 1st down and more. And coming up with the catch, we'll see who that was.
Hunter
Walter getting the catch. And a 1st down.
See the final yard.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. He's down near the 15, maybe the 16-yard line, Bob.
I'm going to guess it appears to be 16.
So number 16, Walter, making the catch. And, boy, puts them in the Dubrook red zone at the 16-yard line here for Northern Bedford. So
you won't see these stats very often. Talk about parity. Bryson Bain, 30 total yards throwing, and Snyder now 29 yards.
Here's a handoff over the left side. Brown bangs on to left side and then surges forward. Takes it inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. It's a 2-yard pickup. Second down here in about 8 for Northern Bedford.
Clock down to 5:28.
Yeah, the clock really moving here in this one. It's a Higger Paving second. 7-7, we're still tied. Winner of this one will move on next week against Bishop Canavan. A winner over Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, or Old Lady, however you want to say her.
I'm more comfortable saying Our Lady.
Here we go as Snyder under center. He's going to hand that football off. Brown over the right side. And down to near the 10.
Certainly, he's doing every offensive lineman's dream, Mike, by running this effective.
He's up about 4. Sets up a third and still about 5 here for Northern Bedford.
Again, he's one of those guys, he's not going to run a 4.40, but he is going to move the football. He's a big body, and he's going to secure that football.
So here we go. It is a third down. Don't forget, Northern Bedford's got a pretty good kicker as well. Snyder under center. And it takes his time here. Snyder trying to pull Redbank Valley. And they'll take a timeout. And it's third down. It's still about 5 here for the Panthers. Timeout is taken. Still 4:09 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. Kerle Tire High School football is right here on Explore Clarion, D9sports.com.
Locked on to the EYT Media Network.
How about that snow coming down over there? Bob looking up going, I'm going to make a snowman tomorrow instead of hunt. Go back to action. Third down here in about 5 for Northern Bedford. The ball pitched back. That's a Brown over the left side. Tries to turn the corner, and he's brought down. Does he have it? It looks like he does. He's right there. It's very, very close.
He's going to have it.
They needed about 5. And they're going to drop the chains. That's first and goal now. And, Bob, you got the glasses, too. It's helpful. They're going to say he's down near the goal line, about 2.
Yep, we'll be at the 2-yard line here.
So he got a lot more yards than what we thought. It was hard to tell on that right side. Guess we should just be looking at Tyler's great shots there on the screen. Might be a lot easier to pick up who we have. So here we go. They'll break the huddle. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Snyder's going to keep it. Right up the gut he goes. And does he get in? The officials come across. And he's in for the touchdown. So Snyder, the quarterback's going to get another touchdown here for Northern Bedford. Comes with 3:27 to go here in the second.
He punches that in 2 yards out. Footing was a factor. Kept the legs churning, able to punch it in.
So there you go. 3:27 to go here in this second quarter. So Redbank will get another shot here. On for the extra point is Yates.
I'm surprised that they haven't tried to clear a little more snow for him.
Here's the snap. The hold's there. The kick's on the way by Yates, and it is on the way, and that is good. 14-7. Northern Bedford leads Redbank Valley with 3:27 to go here in the second. We'll break as well. You're watching Kerle Tire High School Playoff Football on Explore Clarion and D9sports.com.
my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium and showing the fans braving all the snow and cold. And I'm taking some heat tonight from Dave Constantino, and I don't understand why. I don't get it.
Yeah, that phrase payback, I think, may have something to do with it. I don't know. Hey, how about those fans being brave out there, sticking around here? A lot of snow gathering on top of them.
Well, here we go.
This is a critical series here for the Bulldogs.
3:27 to go here in the second. They trail 14-7. Here's the kickoff. And taking it right in the middle. Is that Schreckengost with it? I believe in the middle. Takes it right up across the middle. Breaking a couple tackles. Takes it out near the 30-yard line. So that is where Redbank Valley will have it.
They do have a lot of real estate to work with here. Still got to be careful, obviously. I think you got to take some time off of this clock. You know, you have not run that many offensive plays at all. You've just run 14 offensive plays here in the first half, and you got to get your offense into a little bit more of a rhythm. They've had success with Brendan Schreckengost on the ground. He's got 46 yards tonight. Bryson Bain, 1 of 4 for 30 yards and the interception.
So first and 10, ball resting near the 30-yard line here for Redbank. Trips off to the left. They're going to hand that football off. And is that Schreckengost getting the carry? And trying to spin around. He's going to be rolled down.
That actually is Ross.
So Ross getting the carry. We have not seen Ray so far, and Ross getting the carry that time. It's Brendan Ross.
You know, right now what they want to do is, you know, just get a little different look. You got to keep Schreckengost, Brendan that is, have fresh legs for him as the game continues to unfold.
Couple-yard pickup by Ross that time. Out near roughly the 32-yard line. We do get a whistle. We're going to have a timeout taken. We will have a timeout, and it will be Northern Bedford using the timeout. And while we have a shot, too, we want to thank all of our great sponsors here tonight. We want to thank Kerle Tire Company. Did you want to do the thing? Yep, let's do that. We got Bell Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We also have BGM Custom Wear. Clarion County Community Bank, another great sponsor. Want to thank Dubrook. The Eric Schick Agency, Fahringer Enterprises, and the Auto Repair, and Heater Lumber as well, Kerle Tire, Longshot Ammo and Arms, the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366, also Next Step Therapy, Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Redbank Chevrolet, and as well, Roop Real Estate. How about Farmers of Marble, Burford and Henry Insurance Company, Donna Oberlander, Redbank Valley Outfitters, Patriot Wood Products, Haas's Little Outhouses, more great sponsors as well. And we want to thank all of those great folks for helping to bring this tonight. It was not cheap in order to do that. You know, those PIAA fees, especially with streaming, get up there pretty good here this time of year. It's about close to Bob's salary and what he makes here for doing these games, but not quite. It is second down here and about 8 for the Bulldogs, working from about the 32-yard line. Bain to the right side, fires that football. It is caught on the right side and just out of bounds, shy of the first down marker.
It'll be Orts.
Orts making the catch. Bob with the glasses up. Those dark jerseys, you can see them a lot better on the screen than we can out of the press box. So it's a third down and close to 2. The ball right around the 41-yard line. And the ball snapped back, handed off. And was that Ross getting the carry? And he'll have the first down. He'll take that. Needed 2 gains, about 3, as he takes it out near the 43-yard line.
A nice job by Ross. You know, hasn't had many opportunities to run that football throughout the season. Moves the chains. Now you got to pick the tempo up a little bit. You're down to just 2:29 to play clock. You have 2 timeouts remaining. This time will evaporate. It just doesn't disappear. It evaporates off the clock.
Trips off to the right, single receiver to the left here for Bain, who's in the shotgun. Ross in the backfield with him. Give it to Ross. Oh, he's in and hit, and it said end over end. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
Wow.
So it's up a second down here and still about 10 here for the Bulldogs. They'll say it's almost one.
I guarantee if any of us in this press box hits the turf that hard, we're coughing up the football. At our age, hopefully that's all we cough up.
Second down, long 9, short 10, however you want to look at it. Bain dancing around, has time, fires the football down the middle of the field, and it is going to be incomplete. And that's about the longest attempt we've seen in this ball game.
Probably on a dry field, good chance that's completed. But, again, the timing's just disrupted, and both teams have to play under the same settings. But it is difficult to get the timing down because you don't have the footing to get the acceleration.
And I would tell you who it was attempted to, but can't see his number.
This offense oftentimes is predicated on making a read. You throw to an area, the offensive player will get there.
They're down a long 9. Bain, quick throw, caught on the right side. Makes a move and brought down. It just depends on the mark. It's going to be shy. It's a pickup of about 8, almost 9. Sets up a 4th and 1, and I think you're going to see the Redbank offense stay out there.
Yeah, Marshall that time with the reception.
So 4th down, it's a long one.
I think they're going to say his knee hit.
Yep. Ball just across midfield. Ball right around the 47. They need the 46. 4th down. Bain will work in the shotgun. Ross, I believe, in the backfield with him. He's going to come under center, keeps the football, and he's going to be hit, pushed forward. He's not going to get it. He is not going to get it. Northern Bedford's going to take over on downs. The initials where they came in, and they may want to measure this one, and that's what they're going to do. Bob's going to be able to look down the line.
With that spot, they
the
should
spot
have
he
it.
has
The
it, but
spot he's got it.
Where he came down, I at first said he didn't get it.
I thought he was about a half a football shy, but with that spot, again, the officials, they're right on top of it.
It looks like he's going to have it.
He almost has to have it in that spot.
Bob and I were both on the same page. It looked like he had been brought down shy, but the officials give him a good spot on that surge, and they're going to pull that chain on. He's got it. He's got it by the whole football. How about that first down, Redbank Valley?
Mike, how about this? We have Zocker Motors scoreboard updated as Farrell 8, Karn City 6, quarter number 2. Again,
Wow.
Farrell 8, Karn City 6. That's quarter number 2, courtesy of Zocker Motors. Now 48 ticks in this one. You got to hurry. You got to be a little sense of urgency here.
From about the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Bain working with Ross in the backfield. Trips off to the left, single receiver on the right side. And Bain takes the snap, looks to throw, comes to the left side, fires that football, and it's picked off. It's intercepted. It is intercepted. And working the ball back up to midfield. And yep, that was number 27 was making sure it was Reese Dybert on the pick. And he'll have that ball back in Redbank territory at about the 47-yard line. So are you with 32 seconds, do you just go conservative or do you try something?
Try something. It's going to depend if you have success on first down. If it's a connection, great. If not, then you get ultra conservative. Kind of go into the locker room, be content you're up 14-7.
Ball to 47 at Redbank Valley. Northern Bedford, the Panthers with the football. Snyder, the quarterback, under center. He's got both touchdowns so far. Here's the handoff over the right side. Is that Brown carrying it? It is. And Brown, the big guy, takes it for about close to 8 yards. He'll take that ball down to about the, well, it's hard to tell what yard line. So the timeout will be taken. Why don't we hold here, too, and want to throw in a few more of those sponsors. Talked about Rube Real Estate. Check them out if you they do wish Ray and the Bulldogs good luck. 457-5000 is the number to call to find your dream home. Farmers of Marble, Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble, congratulates the Redbank football team and the school getting to this part of the season. Burford and Henry Real Estate, they're located up there at the corners near Country Fair in Shippenville. Brian Burford and all those folks, great folks. I've dealt with Brian before. in selling a home. He does a fantastic job. Donna Overlander, good luck to the Bulldogs from Donna Overlander, our state representative, Redbank Valley Outfitters. Spend a day with them and relax. They do have kayak rentals and a shuttle service on the Allegheny, Redbank, and Mahoning Creeks. And Patriot Wood Products, veteran-owned and operated, specialize in building custom rustic and farmhouse tables. 541-2920 is the number there, 541-2920. Haas's Outhouses, Haas's Little Outhouses, premier portable restroom provider.
You know, last week, of course, Mike, you were joking that Laura wanted them at our house just to keep me out and all that good stuff.
You showed up and there was one there.
Multiple people were actually checking in with her and saying, did you really do that?
Second down, about 3, handed off, and that's a Brown again. Banging his way, first down. Again, continues. And we'll see what Northern Bedford does here. They're going to have to hurry with about 16 on the clock.
And they're not too worried about it.
Nope. Picked up about 7. And
they fake the spike.
And the ball dumped downfield, and it is tipped away. Ball intended, I believe that was out there for Walter.
Let's take a look.
Yep.
Straight out of vintage Dan Marino. She fakes that spike.
Yep. And then the ball tipped away.
Although I think I saw Bubby Brister try that once, and the ball actually bounced out of his hand.
Well,
you were the world's biggest Bubby Brister fan.
Well, Bubby wasn't in the same zip code as Dan Marino, was he?
Just a little different. 9 ticks on the clock here. This may be one, you're in reasonable distance, drop back, chuck the rock, throw it deep, don't throw it short.
So here we go. Trips out to the left. Snyder looks to throw. He fires the ball down the left sideline, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass does go incomplete, but I like the call. Worst case scenario, it's picked off. It is picked off deep enough that you have time to recover. The issue is if you only throw 5 or 10 yards down the field, you may slip and fall, and it could be 7 points the other way. So, nice call there.
So 3rd down and 10. Ball sitting at the Redbank about 32-yard line, roughly, what we could deduce.
Approximately based on weather conditions.
So here we go, 3rd down and 10. Just 4 seconds to go. Swing pass to the left side. It's caught. And that's Snyder with it. 1st down and more down the left sideline, but that's where we're going to end the quarter. He'll pick up about 18 on that one. But that'll be it. We'll go to halftime. It is 14-7 with Northern Bedford leading Redbank Valley. And we're going to go to the Carrier Insurance halftime show coming up after our timeout. We got scores, stats, all that stuff coming your way. 14-7, Northern Bedford over Redbank here at the half. And you're watching Kerle Tire High School football. It's here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Redbank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Redbank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Redbank Chevrolet.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Ed Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion. You're locked on to the EYT Media Network.
And in the background, we have that Northern Bedford Panther marching band down there. They're performing right in front of the press box. They're not going to have the team go out on the field, or the band go out on the field, because, of course, they're out there trying to plow, and so we can at least see the different lines and things. It has been snowing. I didn't really expect this much snow coming down as the game went on. I was looking at the forecast. They did say some snow overnight, but it really has put quite a bit of snow down. We're in the Carrier Insurance halftime show here at Memorial Stadium with Northern Bedford leading Redbank Valley 14-7. But Bob's in his glory. He loves the snow coming down, and he's looking out there on the field. And I think when we're done, we may go down and make some snow angels. What do you think?
I'll cheer you on. I despise snow, as anyone who knows me really knows. Yeah, no question about it, Mike, what my thoughts are on the snow. As I take a look here at the stats for Northern Bedford, Mike, 173 yards of total offense. Really held the ball throughout the entire first half of play. 126 on the ground, 47 through the air. Again, 173 overall. Ian Snyder has 6 yards, Mike, but there's 6 important yards as he accounts for both touchdowns. Again, a total of 6 yards out of Ian Snyder. Adam Johnson checking in. His usual workhorse night, 13 attempts, 59 yards. Griffin Keller, 1 attempt, 1 yard, 15 yards out of Mason Detterline. And Ashton Detterline adding 5, 11 yards out of Brooks Snyder, and 29 yards out of Kanan Brown. Of course, Brown, he's that big offensive lineman. They move back into the backfield. Certainly handles the football pretty well. Snyder is 2 of 5 with 1 interception, 47 yards, hauling interceptions out there. Is Brooks Snyder checking in with 18, and then also Hunter Walter checking in with 29 yards, again 47 yards. 173 overall for Northern Bedford. As we look at Redbank Valley, pretty balanced attack, which is sort of what I thought we would see out of them. 56 on the ground, 44 through the air, 100 overall. On the ground, leading the way, Brendan Trentengoss checking in 46 yards. 4 yards out of Bryson Bain, 6 yards out of Brandon Ross. Again, a total of 56 on the ground. 44 through the air. Bryson Bain, he is 3 of 8 with 2 interceptions. Hauling in receptions includes Chris Marshall checking with 8, Tate Minnick with 30, and 6 yards out of Aiden Orts.
All right, and the stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. We're going to take a time out here, but we're going to listen to the Northern Bedford band here as we go to our break coming up. 14-7, Northern Bedford leads Redbank Valley here.
Beverage Air, a leading manufacturer of refrigeration equipment for over 75 years, is currently hiring for immediate openings in our Brookville facility. For more information or to apply, visit beverageair.com/careers.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
You can afford a gorgeous custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to factorydirectkitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to factorydirectkitchens.net. That's factorydirectkitchens.net.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium, we're in the Carrier Insurance halftime show. We have the Northern Bedford Panther Marching Band in the background down there as they are performing, and 14-7 are scored. Northern Bedford leads here at halftime. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Dustin Kiefer, Tyler Oakes, all here with you. As we're rolling here tonight, you can see in the background, too, that snow really coming down. And the grounds crew here at Memorial Stadium back out. They're going to expose those lines for us so we can at least have an idea near where the ball is going to be. They've done a fantastic job. The snow has been relentless. It has continued to come down and certainly has not made it easy for the grounds crew here tonight.
No, they've certainly done a good job, Mike, all things considered. A difficult night for them. And, they're getting the key critical parts of the football field taken care of. In other words, the sidelines, the back of the end zone, doing, once again, the best that they can, as we see local reporter Ryan Pugh out there checking the goal line out, making sure everything is up to snuff down there.
And you don't want to cross him either. That's the thing. So
I stand corrected. It's not Ryan Pugh. I thought it was for a split second, but that's okay.
Well, it's time to take a look at our scoring replays here from the first half. Our scoring summary brought to you by Gatesman Auto Body and also Universal Forest Products. And we go back to quarter number 1 at the 7:25 mark. Northern Bedford got on the board first. It was Snyder. If we'll get Dustin to bring up, we don't have that first one, so we'll have to recreate it for you. I forgot. Dustin told me going into the break I don't have the first one. So here we go. Just close your eyes and imagine. Snyder with the 4-yard run. Here's the snap. Snyder keeps it. Goes right up the middle. And we're waiting. Does the official make the call? Touchdown, Northern Bedford. There you go. Go to number 2. It's 7-0 at that point. Redbank Valley would tie things up. 7:08 mark. On the kickoff, Brendan Schreckengost would go about 80 yards. He picked it up right around the 20. And look at him go down that right sideline. And into the end zone. Adams would come on for the extra point and tie things at 7. Second quarter, it was back and forth, and then Northern Bedford would get on the board again at the 3:27 mark. This was Snyder again, the quarterback. Kept it for the 2-yard touchdown run. We were a little bit delayed, too. The officials took their time, made sure he was across that goal line. Yates' kick was good. It was 14-7. And, again, we want to thank Universal Forest Products for those replays and Gatesman's Auto Body for that scoring summary from the first half. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we're going to go down first to the Redbank Valley Band, and then when we come back from the timeout, we'll have the governor's keys to the second half. It's all coming up. 14-7. Northern Bedford leads here at halftime.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 2223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown!
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Clarion County Community Bank. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ClarionBank.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
Dubrook, a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
And back here at Memorial Stadium, the Redbank Band in the background there. Still entertaining the crowd as they continue to clean the field here at Memorial Stadium. It is a 14-7 lead for Northern Bedford over Redbank Valley. And do want to say, too, thank you to all these great sponsors, Bell Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Also BGM Custom Wear. Also Clarion County Community Bank, Dubrook, the Eric Schick Agency, Farringer Enterprises, Heater Lumber, Kerle Tire in Clarion, Longshot Ammo and Arms, the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366. Next Up Therapy, Nolf in Fairmount City, Nolf Chrysler Dodge, and also Redbank Chevrolet down in New Bethlehem. Want to thank all those great sponsors. And, you know, folks, without these sponsors, you see all those commercials. It's one of those things. Without them, we don't bring the game. This game, I'm going to tell you right now, it costs $2,000. That's what it is.
Yeah, that doesn't factor in, of course, any of our equipment.
No,
getting here
your
as well.
salary. So, by the time you get your salary in there, it goes crazy. But kidding aside, without those businesses, we're not here. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday. Get out there, thank these businesses, shop at their places, and say thank you, because without them, we certainly can't do it. And you see down there, they're continuing to work on the football field.
Yeah, you've got a host of employees down there taking great care of this field, and really tip the cap to Clarion University, Mike, for doing as good a job here as what they have been able to do. It's very difficult. This is a holiday weekend. You've got guys coming out. They know the significance, the importance. Certainly doing a good job to these employees. If you know anybody who's involved in helping fix this field up, certainly let them know you do appreciate their work as well.
And it is time now to take a look at the Governor's Keys to the second half. The keys to the second half are brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. Bob, close ball game here. Redbank will get the ball to start the second half, and what do these teams need to do to come out with a win?
Look, I think if you're Northern Bedford, it's pretty simple. You don't change a thing. They've done a great job, Mike. They've had multiple guys touching the football. They were relying very heavily on Adam Johnson in the beginning part of the game, and since then, you'll believe it or not, Adam Johnson has 13 touches, and having 6 touches is the big man, Kanan Brown. So, what that equates to is it's a nice job mixing it up. Adam Johnson has fresh legs coming back into the second half, so I think it's a good job by them. You've had 7 different guys run the football out there, Mike, and 5 of them have done it 2 or more times, so that's a good key. I think you're going to have to do the token pass again. Snyder right now, he's 2 of 5 with that 1 interception. I don't think you want to change anything out there overall on the offensive or the defensive side. Look, Redbank Valley had that great return. They have moved the ball a little wee bit on the ground, but that has changed. I'm not sure, what the issue is, but Brendan Schreckengost was not lining up in the backfield, and as Ray Schreckengost has not been on the field either tonight. But if we look at Redbank Valley, if we look at the Bulldogs, Brendan Schreckengost had a lot of touches, had 8 touches, 46 yards. And after that, just 2 other players have run the football, which would be Brandon Ross checking in with 6 yards and 4 yards out of Bryson Bain. So you have to establish that run a little bit. Look, you hear me say the phrase constantly, built for November, built for November. And I get asked a lot of times, well, what exactly do you mean? I mean you have to run the football, because even though the field conditions aren't as much of a factor as what they used to be, you're still going to have cold weather, and teams that can run the football will win. The issue is the passing game is predicated more on timing, and as a result, the timing is going to be off. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is, doesn't matter who the team or receiver is, but the timing will be off. Some teams can adjust to that, but it's a lot easier if you can run the football effectively. And I think you want to find that combination. Look, you're going to receive this football to start out the second half. And I think certainly you need to have some success on it. Even if you don't score, you want to change field position for your team and get a little bit of confidence running. And I know it's easier said than done. I talk all the time. I despise cold weather. Anybody that knows me at all knows that that's my feeling. But when you come out of a locker room, and you're coming out into the third quarter and it's this cold after you just got warmed up a little bit, it is miserable. But you have to overcome that. You have to find whatever point makes you happy. You have to find that point and go to there, because you have to move the football. Your season now is 2 quarters long. You're only 1 play away from tying it, 2 from taking a lead. So that's the way you have to approach it. And if you can stay close, things are going to bode very well for you. But you've got to make something happen, I think, just for a confidence level for your team at this point.
Again, the keys to the second half brought to you by Kerle's Kitchens. I want to thank them, as always, for their sponsorship. And we're getting set for third quarter action. The winner of this one, too, will take on Bishop Canavan as they knocked off Our Lady of the Sacred Heart today 42-7 in that Whitfield Championship. And in that Double-A contest, Carn City Farrell was up, I believe it was 8-6. Or is there a change in that? Still 8-6. And the winner of the Carn City Farrell game looks like they will be taking on Sarah Catholic as they knock off Beaver Falls here this evening. That would be coming up next weekend as well in the state semifinals. So Redbank gets ready. Marshall goes back. And is that Kale or Minnick over there? Bob will get his glasses up. The only thing, Redbank's uniforms look great. You just can't see them.
Marshall, Brendan Schreckengost, and Gardlock.
So Gardlock over there. Okay. Marshall, Gardlock.
I would be surprised if you see a kick very deep, knowing that these 3 dangerous return guys are back there.
Third quarter is sponsored by Zockrell Motors. Do want to thank Carrier Insurance for sponsoring our halftime show. Yates set to kick off, and they about ready to go. Still snowing, not as heavy as we've seen. Kick, it's going to be short, taken by one of the up men and around the 30, and tripped up there around the 31-yard line. So that's where Redbank will have it.
Yeah, Brandon Ross fielding that kick.
Kind of
decent field position.
Yeah, we're kind of depending on each other up here tonight with those numbers.
Well, it's announcing by team effort.
Yeah, we'll take it. So the ball right around the 31-yard line here for Redbank Valley. And it looks like, is that Brendan Schreckengost in the backfield?
They will line Brendan up in the backfield.
Bain will work out of the shotgun, trips off to the left side for the quarterback, single receiver out to the right. They give it to Schreckengost, and he's going to be hit and drop for a loss in the backfield. That'll be a loss of about 3 back to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, shooting the gap there, Kanan Brown. Brown timed the snap count perfectly. Yeah, not exactly the way you want to get the opening drive in quarter number 3 underway.
Twins on each side now for Bain. Northern Bedford showed blitz, now backs off. 14-7 our score here as we start this third. They said Gardlock in motion. They're going to give it to him on that sweep from the left side. Tries to turn the corner and does. Gardlock is going to be forced out of bounds, shy of the marker. Going to be across the 35. Up near about the 37-yard line is where it looks. And they're going to say actually out at the 36. So that's a gain of about 8 on the play and puts him at the 36-yard line. Third down and still about 5. Closer to 6 is what it looks like. Third down here for the Bulldogs as they try to keep this opening drive moving, trailing by the 7. Send the man in motion from right to left. Bain drops back, looks to throw, dances around, has time, flushed out of the pocket. Here's Bain, dumps the ball, and he's just going to get rid of that football. It'll be 4th down, and we'll see Minnick come in to punt it. We do have a Bulldog down.
That is Bain.
Took a shot there toward the end of the play. So 4th down, and we'll see Minnick come on to punt.
We'll take this opportunity, Mike. Thanks. Some great sponsors out there. Haas's Little Outhouses. Haas's Little Outhouses, your premier portable restroom provider. Patriot Wood Products, veteran-owned and operated. We specialize in building custom, rustic, and farmhouse tables. 100% made in the USA. Call 814-541-2920. We return now to live action.
I believe back deep here is number 6. It's a Snyder. Minnick will be punting. So 4th down. Punt by Minnick. Good punt. Snyder goes up, takes it at the 35. To the 40, 45, midfield. And near midfield is where he's going to be dropped. Boy, the wind picking up too, as you can see. And on around the 48-yard line is where Northern Bedford will have the football.
You can bet Northern Bedford would love to get a drive here. Get a little real estate in between them with that 14-7 score right now.
Yeah, and I'll apologize. He does get it across midfield. I thought he did, but just hard to tell. We'll put it at the 48 of Redbank Valley. Snyder under center. Pitches the ball back. Running is Johnson over the left side. Johnson hitting the backfield, and he slips as he tried to turn the corner. It'll be a loss on the play.
Yeah, that time, although Ross didn't get the tackle because he extends the arms out, Johnson is forced to extend that. So going to lose almost 3 on that one.
Loss of 3 back to the 49-yard line. So 2nd down and 13 here for the Panthers. Just underway here in this third quarter. Again, it's Zockrell Motors' 3rd. Football rest out the 49 on the Northern Bedford side of the football field. Redbank. Blitz hands it off. Johnson over the left side. Johnson will get back to 3 and add about another maybe 1. Give him about 4 as he takes that down to about the 47-yard line of Redbank Valley.
Brings up a 3rd and long, and again, you want to play smart here. You're up 14-7. Things have gone your way. You have passed just 5 attempts here in the ball game. Initial pass attempt was an interception, but then since then, 2 of 5 overall for Ian Snyder.
So here we go. Snyder comes under center again. Pitches the ball back to Johnson. Johnson cut outside back inside, and he'll be hit for a loss. They'll give him forward progress, but it is a yard loss on that forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage, and on 4th down, I believe we're going to see a punt coming up here. We'll see. Ball's at the 48 of Redbank, and they will send their punter in. It is Aaron Bowers.
This is a dangerous, dangerous down, really, for all parties involved, especially the return team here. Again, wind picking up a little bit, snow coming down harder. Biggest key is to secure the football. If you don't think you're going to catch it cleanly, just let it go.
You can't make a mistake here. Good snap to Bowers, and the punt's away. High, and get a bounce and be picked up at about the 10. Back to the left side, to the 20, and up near the 25-yard line. And Marshall will be the one that brings it back here for Redbank Valley. So the ball to 25.
Great play there, Mike, because that could have been a disaster. That ball probably would have came to a halt inside the 3-yard line or so. But, again, good hustle play. That's why he's back there as return man.
So here we go. Third quarter rolling along here from Memorial Stadium. The Redbank Bulldogs now take over the football. They trail by the 1 score. It is 14-7. Glad everyone could be along tonight. If you're A lot of the folks here hanging in there. Boy, I'll tell you what, they're a hardy crew rooting on their Bulldogs. Ball handed off. Schreckengost and Bain will go over the right side and just a couple maybe out to the 27.
It's actually Gunnar Magentini checking in.
So Magentini comes in. You see that change there, Magentini, a little more mobile as far as that goes, as far as running the football. So Magentini will pick up about 3. They're going to give him a good spot. Thought it'll be about 2, but they'll give him 3. Going to send Minnick in motion. They're going to pitch it to him over the right side. He's going to be hit. He'll be dropped for a loss back near the 25. That's a loss of about 3 on the play. It sets up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Ashton Kale, Mike, on that one. It's a 6 versus the 5. Easy to have happen. So I got the glasses to help you out.
He's got the glasses, and I have no idea.
Yeah, tough. Again, tough sledding here for the Bulldogs. We have an update. As Zarkmeyer scoreboard updated is Farrell 16, Carnes City 6 in quarter number 3 of play.
They're down in 10. Ball snap back. Handed off to Schreckengost over the left side. He busted first down and more out to midfield. And that's where he'll be brought down. First down for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
That's a gain of 25.
Enough for a Redbank Valley first down.
Going to say his knee hit at about the 48.
So take a couple off of it. Still 23 for him. Ball to 48, just shy of midfield. 1st and 10 for Redbank. They needed that. Kale goes in motion again. They're going to give that back to Schreckengost over the right side. Banging his way down to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Almost 8 as he takes it. They're going to give him 8 down near the 44-yard line.
You can see the conditioning this Bulldog squad has, and especially there, Brendan Schreckengost back-to-back carries. In a very physical ball game. Never misses a beat.
2nd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. The ball sitting at the 44-yard line. Kale again in motion. They're going to give it to him on that sweep from the left side. Turns the corner. 1st down, 40, 35, and then out of bounds on the far side. They'll put him down around the 33-yard line. A gain of almost, about 13?
Brought down by Baker.
Pretty close.
We'll move to 6 again.
Ball sitting at about the 33-yard line of Northern Bedford. Redbank driving the football here, down 14-7. He takes the snap, hands it off, Schreckengost. And makes something what I thought was going to be nothing. You saw him make that great move inside. He'll pick up a couple. Takes it down near the 31-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Snow starting to pick back up again. Down to 5:58 to go here in this 3rd quarter.
I should say this snow should bring a smile to every hunter's face as they head out in the woods tomorrow morning.
Ball to 31. Handed off, Schreckengost. He'll be met and dropped, and he's not going to get a lot. Gain's pretty much minimal. Just back to about the line of scrimmage, so it sets up a 3rd down here and still about 7. Almost 8 yet. Ball to 31-yard line here for Redbank Valley in the Northern Bedford side of the football field. Magentini to the right side, looking to throw, fires the ball, and that ball is up. Jump ball! Is it caught? It is. Touchdown, Redbank Valley. It is caught. We'll get who that was on that far side.
I am trying to figure out. I think it's Marshall.
It is Marshall with the touchdown catch. There it is. What a catch.
Wow.
So Magentini goes to Marshall.
Great coverage on the play. Fantastic catch.
Now the ever-important extra point.
31 yards on that one.
Adams on for the extra
So we
point.
have Adams for the extra point try. Comes at the 5:09 mark here in the quarter. Adams, kick is on the way. Does it get over? It just does. It just makes it. And we're tied at 14-14 here at Memorial Stadium. Adams with the extra point. We'll take time out. Kerle Tire High School football's here at exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
This is Corey. He made two big mistakes. His first mistake was not going to Laurel Eye Clinic to have bladeless LASIK. His second mistake was trying to pet what he thought was his cat without wearing his glasses. Don't be like Corey. Call Laurel Eye Clinic.
Back here at Memorial Stadium. Redbank set to kick off. We're tied at 14 apiece. How about that pass play from Magentini to Marshall? 31 yards for the touchdown. Here's the kickoff. Send it deep in. That ball's going to come down and then go out of bounds. The flag's thrown. Keller was back for the return, but lets it go out of bounds. They can take it at the 35 or have him kick it again.
You know I'd be saying kick, kick, kick. Let's look at that Zocker Motor scoreboard. Still a 16-6 ball game. Farrow on top of Karn City.
So I think they're going to have, they're going to have him kick it again.
The reason why you do that, again, is number one, it's one more chance, backs them up 5 yards, another chance for you to perhaps get a return. They miss a tackle, plus they're winded now.
So they back him up, and we'll get the re-kick. Getting that precipitation picking up here at Memorial Stadium. Again, starting to cover those lines up.
Very ugly, no matter how you like to look at it.
There's the kickoff, scored it down the field. I think that's Snyder picking it up. And he'll bring it back out to the 30 and drops at about the 34-yard line. So they get right about where they were going to be anyway.
Coming down the field that time. Combination Minnick and Marshall involved in that tackle. So 5:04, and that'll is a big shot of life into that Bulldog sideline here in a tie ball game. You know, you and I have been grumbling about the weather, but if you talk to the Bulldogs on that sideline, where else would they rather be?
That's right. Here we go. They'll break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Ball resting near about the 33-yard line here for Northern Bedford. Snyder, their quarterback, comes under center. He's going to hand that ball off and getting the run. I think that was Brown.
That's the big
man.
Yeah,
it is the big man. Down. Yeah, he wasn't down. They're going to give him forward progress. He'll get to the 34. It's about a yard.
And looks like we have one of the Bulldogs shaken up on the football field, Mike.
There is.
We'll use this opportunity to thank some more sponsors. I want to thank Redbank Valley Outfitters. Come spend a day with us, relax, have fun, appreciate the wonder of nature. We offer kayak rentals and shuttle service on the Allegheny River in the Redbank and Mahoning Creek. That is Redbank Valley Outfitters. Donna Oberlander, good luck to the Redbank Valley Bulldogs from State Representative Donna Oberlander. Of course, Burford and Henry. For all your real estate needs, check out Burford and Henry. They'll take care of you, whether it's rental or purchasing a house or selling a house. Check out Brian Burford and Bill Henry, and they'll take care of business. Farmers of Marble, Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company of Marble. Congratulations to the Redbank Valley football team and school. And Root Real Estate in Bethlehem would like to wish good luck to number 24 Ray and the Bulldogs tonight. Call Root Real Estate at 814-457-5000 to find your dream home. And coming off the football field is Colby Barrett. Barrett, one of those big linemen, he has been a factor certainly all season. And he's got a little help coming off the field here. Well, it's 4:49. The snow is blowing and swirling and falling down, and it's just ugly, Mike.
Beautiful.
No, it's not.
Perfect.
If you're an Eskimo.
It's second down and 9. It's a long 9. The ball just right around that 34-yard line here for Northern Bedford. We're tied at 14. Snyder comes under center. And we're going to have a false start here against the offense. Going to back him up 5 yards so that instead of a 2nd and 9, makes it a second here.
Yeah, sometimes you outthink yourself, and that also may have been a case of, well, maybe he was going to get the football. Either way, he had to do something. He wanted that extra step, gets caught this time. She like to say he got caught with his hand in a cookie jar.
That's right.
That seems to have happened to you on more than one occasion, right?
Yeah, a couple. Then usually
your mother's informed us you were a problem child.
Yeah, at times. Ball back right around the 29-yard line. 2nd down, 14. Looking to throw. Snyder dumps it downfield, and it's just out of the reach of Aaron Bowers. Incomplete. He held on to that one for a while.
Yeah,
so down.
You can see, Mike, obviously, I think Snyder having a little more difficulty here in this adverse weather than what the Bulldogs quarterbacks have, but he's careful with the football because he throws it in an area where either his receiver will come up with it or it's going to fall to the ground. His first pass attempt did go for an interception, but since then he has been ultra conservative with that football, as we have now a 3rd and very long 14. You almost may as well consider it 15. It's that close to 15, but officially 14 yards.
Well, here come the Panthers. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Trips off to the left for Snyder, who works out of the shotgun, singles the receiver to the right side. He's flushed out of the pocket, dumps the ball downfield. It is caught, 1st down and more. 40, 35-yard line. That's Aaron Bowers with the catch. And that's a 1st down for Northern Bedford as they'll move the chains. One of their biggest plays from scrimmage right there. We'll see where they officially put him out. It's at about the 31-yard line.
So it should be, no, looks like they're backing him up. I'm going to say went out of bounds prior to that, closer to the 35.
All right, so there you go, because the one official was standing there at the 31.
So it'll be a 36-yard gain.
So there you go as they move the chains. You can see the field getting covered up again here at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, it looked like Mansfield was going to get to him. He got a great break, great pressure. Snyder able to roll out and avoid it.
Ball pitched back. Johnson over the left side. Johnson hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Nothing there for him over that left side.
Boy, it looked, like there was going to be a lot of daylight there, Mike. But all of a sudden, the Bulldog defense converged, had a little bit of a team meeting, and said, not going to happen on this down.
Picks up about a half a yard is all. They'll move that ball closer to down to the 35. So 2nd down, a long 9 here for the Panthers. It's getting harder to see with the snow, too, coming down. There's Snyder under center. Pitches the ball back again to Johnson, who looks for room over the left side. Turns the corner. Near 1st down yardage as he goes out of bounds. Where he went out, it looks like he should probably have it. We'll see.
I think actually, based on the official's foot, looks like he's just shy.
All right. Bob had the glasses up. He is where he steps out. He picks up about 9. So 3rd down and about 1.
Yeah, you almost have to think, unless disaster occurs here, you'd see them go for it here on 4th down, this spot in the football field. We did see long field goals being attempted as this ball is at the 27-yard line, but this is not a field conducive to kicking.
Well, here we go. 3rd down and about 1. It's a full 1. Quarterback Snyder hands it off over the right side, and they'll have the 1st down. Down to about 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, that was Ashton Detterline.
We've seen him go to him a few times as he runs out as the fullback.
And Detterline with the gain there of a little over 2. Clock at 2:56, those you keep track at home.
So a new set of downs here for Northern Bedford. It is 14-14 tie.
Bulldog defense needs to force a turnover.
Ball's at the 25 of Redbank Valley. Snyder, you're going to pitch that ball back. Is that Johnson again, or is that Snyder? We'll see. That's Johnson. It is 5. He'll get the carry, and he takes it down. We'll see. Does he get down to the 20?
He does.
So they'll put it there.
Give him 74 in the ball game, Mike. That's his 19th touch here.
Picks up about 4. Ball down near the 20-yard line. So 2nd down. just apologize. We're doing our best, as you can see there on the camera, where that ball is going to be located.
The entire press box is having their difficulties.
It's fun. This is what it's all about. Here we go. Snyder's under center, 2nd down and 6. Pitches it back to Johnson over the left side. Johnson breaks a couple tackles and forced out of bounds. He's going to be shy of that marker. He'll get down to looks like what about the 19?
Yeah, he's just going to wind up picking up a couple because he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like he had more yards the way the play was going. So picks up a couple, sets up a 3rd down and 4.
Now, the Bulldogs have been close a couple of times to catching him in the backfield. I'm not sure which defender it is, but he's shooting the gap. He's timing it just about perfect, but he's probably a split second off from being able to make a tackle deep in the backfield.
Ball's at the 19. They need the 15. He's in the Dubrook red zone. Snyder under center. Keeps it over the left side. Slips and falls. And it'll be 4th down now. And we'll see what they decide to do. The ball.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have some running, too, and he was Bambi on the ice. Knee drops down.
The ball is right around the 20. It would be about a 37-yard field goal try, but this field is slick now, and Yates, I'm going to say probably not in the cards here. So 4th down and 5.
Yeah, if it's a dry surface, I don't think they'd hesitate at all.
So here we go.
Do a hard count.
4th and 5. Snyder under center. Pitches the ball back. And that time, nothing doing. And Johnson's going to be dropped for a 5-yard loss back to the 25.
And that was Marshall. Marshall had to have been a defender because there were 2 other downs that he came close to the arm tackle. That time, the 3rd time was a charm. He brings him down.
So Redbank takes over. We're tied at 14, 3rd quarter action.
What a huge, huge play.
Minute 38 to go.
This will sway momentum big time back to the Bulldogs. But you got to do something with it here.
Ball around to 25. 1st and 10 here for Redbank Valley. Let's see, is that still Magentini? Looks like it.
It is.
It is? That's what I thought. Going to give it to Brendan Treckengost in the backfield. No, Magentini keeps it over the left side. And Magentini will take that forward. And
boy, did he get a chunk of yards of that one.
He did. He gets about 8?
Yeah, they're going to give him that.
Yeah, it's 8 yards. 2nd down and about 2 here for Redbank Valley. Magentini takes a snap, pitches it on the sweep from the right side. And 1st down and more to about the 45-yard line. Getting up
it's going to be Kerle.
Is Kerle from the right side. So out to the 45-yard line, they'll move the chains, and that's an Allegheny Grill 1st down here for the Bulldogs. Redbank leads it, or we're tied, 14-14, but Redbank here on this drive getting a new set of downs. Late here in quarter number 3. This one's going to go right down to the wire.
Yes, we're shaping up to be one of those games where the game could be decided on a simple slip or fall.
Magentini in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off, Treckengost. Banging his way, breaking tackles, over midfield and dropped at about the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Sets up a 2nd down and 3 for Redbank Valley.
Give him 84 yards in the ball game.
So 2nd down, about 3 here for the Bulldogs as they work that ball into Northern Bedford territory. Big thing now, holding on to the football, getting these yards on this drive as the snow continues to come down at Memorial Stadium.
And that'll be the last play at quarter number 3.
And that's the last one of quarter number 3. We go to quarter number 4. Folks, don't go away. We got a great quarter coming up for you. We're tied at 14 after 3 complete. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com. Media Network. All right, back here at Memorial Stadium. We're at 14-14. We're tied. We go to quarter number 4. Want to run through our sponsors one more time. Bell Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Also BGM Custom Wear. Clarion County Community Bank, another one. Dubrook. The Eric Schick Agency. Farringer Enterprises. Heater Lumber. Kerle Tire. Longshot Ammo and Arms. New Bethlehem Moose Lodge. And Clarion Forest VNA, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep, and Redbank Chevrolet. Here we go, folks, and you have to bear with us. It is really snowing here at Memorial. That's Struckengost getting the run. He has the first down, breaks it. Here's Struckengost to the 5. Touchdown, Redbank Valley. 48-yard touchdown.
Wow. How did he keep the footing? This is definitely worth a second look. A little bit of a spin move. Mike looked just like you.
So a 48-yard run. The extra point on the way now. We're just underway here, too. What time's that?
11:51.
11:51.
This is a critical point after.
Is that Adams?
I would like to be able to tell you, but I can't see.
And the kick is up, and that kick is good. 21-14, Redbank Valley leads. Why don't we stay right here? We need more sponsors to thank as well, as Adams puts that kick through. And some of those other sponsors that we do want to thank: Roop Real Estate, 457-5000, the number to call them. Farmers of Marble, and Farmers of Marble congratulates the Bulldogs on this great accomplishment. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services, located in Shippenville. Burford and Henry. Donna Oberlander, State Rep Donna Oberlander, congratulates Redbank Valley. Redbank Valley Outfitters. Spend a day with them. Relax, have fun on the Allegheny, Redbank, or Mahoning Creeks. Patriot Wood Products, better owned and operated. They make some great tables, and those are made right here in the USA. 541-2920. And Haas's Little Outhouses, premier portable restrooms provider. They're at Bob's house, too.
Tell you what, as good as services they have, they very well could be. Probably make my wife happy.
Well, you wouldn't be dirty in the bathroom in the house.
Yeah, I hear all about it. And meanwhile, our 2 cats can mess up the litter box as much as possible.
And the snow now at its hardest is now coming down.
It is ugly. By the way, we have the Zockmer scoreboard updated as Farrell starting to pull away. 22-16, quarter number 3 over Carn City.
22-6.
22-6,
Yep.
excuse me. 22-6.
Kick was short, taken by one of the up men for Northern Bedford. That was Justin Fernandez.
Gremlins again trailing 22-6.
Is he related to Pete Gutierrez?
That is a great question, but I don't believe so. It's 11:44, and they are attending to an injured Bulldog on the field right now.
And while they do that, you see the Clarion grounds crew come out. They're trying to keep those lines clear so that you can at least see where the lines are, and that football for Northern Bedford
Again,
will be at the 45.
Tremendous effort out of this group here. Doing the best that they can.
Yeah, there's not much you can do. The way it's coming down, really coming down hard here. So did you just say you're all staying at my house tonight? You're not going home? All right, that's fine.
But you have to cater everything for us.
That's fine. So the ball resting right around the 46-yard line is where it appears to be for Northern Bedford. They trail 21-14. Redbank with the lead. Here's Snyder, hands that football off. Little draw play and takes it up to about midfield. Gain.
Yeah, Ashton Detterline going to carry that football.
So it looks like he might be just shy of midfield. So picks up about 3. Second down and 7.
Well, this is where Northern Bedford really wants to put together a nice little drive. Take some time off the clock, certainly get points out of the drive. And I don't think, obviously, there's no need for them to jump out of their shell, their MO, what they've done so far, which has been run the football effective.
Snyder is under center. Going to hand that football off over the right side. Johnson brushed it. First down. Broke a couple tackles. Takes it down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line of Redbank Valley. That's a gain of about 12. And a first down.
I'll give him 88 in the ball game.
Ball near the 39. Northern Bedford driving here as they trail by the one score. Snyder hands it off again. Johnson over the right side. Johnson, he'll be tripped up, and not a whole lot.
There's a lot of laundry out there, Mike.
Yep, they're flag.
And again, yeah, a lot of laundry out there. And again, oftentimes when you see that, it'll be a hold. I did not see the infraction committed, but the official's talking about it.
Be a pickup of about 4. Personal foul, chop block.
Against the defense.
So it's a personal foul against the defense on a hit. And that'll be a first down for Northern Bedford. The way he came in with it looked like with that chop, but you would think that'd be the offense. So that'll knock 15 yards off, and they're going to put that football down. Oh, should be near right at the 20, so right at the Dubrook red zone.
It's a huge, huge penalty. That was one of the things I talked about in the pregame. You can't do that at this level because your margin of error, you're facing a very good team here in Northern Bedford. Margin of error shrinks when you're at this point in the season.
Snyder hands it off over the right side. Johnson. And he'll get down to, looks like about the 17. Pick up about 3 on the play. Second down here and 7.
Give him 91 in the ball game so far. 22 touches.
Second down, 7. Handoff. Johnson again over the right side.
Boy, did he take a
he
hit.
took a hit, and he's going to be tripped up. And he may get 1 to the 16. Sets up a 3rd down and 6.
That is a tough one. 4-down territory here. Again, you're thinking of plays to, obviously you'd love to pick the 6 up here. That way you don't have to gamble and think about it on 4th down. But you need something 3 or more yards on this play, making it much easier to convert 4th down attempt.
So 3rd down and 6. The ball resting at the 16-yard line here for Northern Bedford. Snyder's under center. Snyder takes the snap, pitches that ball back. And they're going to have the fullback option, and then it's going to be, is it picked up? Nope.
It looks like it's Bulldog football.
Picked off? Hard to tell on that far side. It is intercepted.
Let's take a closer look.
So Redbank gets the ball. We're going to look here on the replay. It's hard to tell. So there you go.
Yeah, big time, and sometimes as a coach, you outthink yourself a little bit. That time, Johnson, they went to page 35 on the playbook. Johnson will unfortunately be credited with the interception on that one. Really, it just kind of slipped out of his hand a little bit.
Yep.
So he throws that costly interception.
So huge there. Redbank Valley taking over at their own 23-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs.
Long count.
Ball handed off. Schreckengost bust to the outside. And he'll be drugged down. He'll get up across the 25 and dropped it about the close to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 5.
Bain will be under center again.
So Bain back in there here for the Bulldogs. Winner of this one will go on to take off Bishop Canavan, a winner today 42-7 over Our Lady of the Sacred Heart.
Clock a factor right now. It's 8:32. Bulldogs nursing a 21-14 lead. Got to play smart with this football here.
We have them clean in the middle of the field, and they're going to stop the play.
Got to stop. Yeah, took a little longer to get that far. And the officials saying, hey, appreciate the effort. We got to get you off the field.
You can see there on the video.
Grounds crew, again, doing the best they can. And the official, again, is worried about his safety.
I'd let him go.
You probably would.
Bain in the shotgun, second down. And about 6. Ball around the 28-yard line. So here we go, second down for the Bulldogs. They lead at 21-14. Bain hands it off, Schreckengost over the left side, and this time he'll be hit and dropped. And boy, I'll tell you what, if he gets anything, looks like maybe a yard is all. So third down here and about 5. So 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. The ball.
Now, one of the things Redbank has done a good job of, particularly the last couple of drives, they're trying to milk as much time off this down clock as possible. Let's see if they do it again here. There's still 23 remaining.
Ball's at the 23. The first down is out at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 5. Northern Bedford, do they go off sides? They do. And Redbank, where that ball's at, it's going to be close.
I think it's going to be just shy.
Well, now they're going to talk about it. Did someone move? Maybe someone saw something on the other side.
Yeah, they're going to confirm, make sure everybody is.
No, it is offsides against Northern Bedford.
This is a big markup.
2, 3, 4, 5, and he's still going to be short.
Wow. Don't go anywhere. 7:24 in this one.
So third down at about 1. So a big play here for the Bulldogs as they try to get this first down and keep running that clock here. They lead 21-14. Bain will come under center, or Bain will work out of the shotgun.
It's Ross as a.
Yep. They're going to hand it, and I don't know if they got there.
I think he's just shy.
Yep. Looks from my vantage point, oh boy,
I think
hate
he's
to say.
short.
Yeah, I don't think he got it. So fourth down, and he's not there.
No, he is
nope,
short.
He is short. They're going to bring the chains across, but where it looks, you can see, and Tyler's got a good view right there looking right across. And looks like he's just going to be a little bit short. Are they going to bring him out? Yep, here they come.
We'll bring him out.
So here we go on this measurement. It's big. It'll be 4th and short, or it's a first down. Going to stretch it out. It's short. Boy, I'll tell you what, not much. So the question goes, Bob, do you just stick your nose in there and try to push ahead and get this one, or do you punt it away?
I have a very soft spine, therefore I would go ahead probably and punt it. A lot of bad things can happen on a punt, but I'd take the chances because Bedford runs the ball so effectively. Oftentimes, if you're 10 more yards out, you could go for it, but boy, this is a tough one.
They're going to leave Bain out there. Here we go.
He may do a hard count and then go into a timeout, too.
4th and inches. He's got Brendan Schreckengost in the backfield.
And they're trotting out.
Yep, here
Looks
comes
like
Bain.
Ross is going to be that wing,
Yep.
which they line him up in between the guard and tackle. He barks it out.
And he'll take it. Pushes ahead. He'll have the first down as he'll get that football out. Gets at least a full yard, if not closer to 2.
Mike, what a gutsy call. That is a gutsy call. You know, obviously, Coach Gould and his staff, a lot of confidence in that group up front. And, wow, move the chains.
So here we go, 1st and 10.
Clock at 6:13.
Ball's at the 34-yard line.
Tremendous conversion there, Brandon Ross. Moves the chains.
So 1st and 10 from the 34. Bain working out of the shotgun. Hands it off to Schreckengost, working his way up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 4 on the play. Takes it out to about the 38-yard line. So 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6.
But the good news for those of you at home that are Bulldog fans, you're down to 5:37.
Yeah, the clock rolling. Clarion County Community Bank 4th quarter, wanted to mention that.
One of the things that you're seeing also is the Bulldogs trying to milk as much time off that down clock as humanly possible. With this ball control offense, as long as you can keep on getting 3 to 4 yards of carry, there's no need to chuck the rock.
2nd down and about 6. Bain hands it back and dropped, hit in the backfield. Loss on the play as Schreckengost is hit. And coming up with that one was number 51, Cooper Kopinski, with the tackle for loss. It's a loss of a couple back to the 36-yard line. So 3rd down and 9 now for the Bulldogs.
Obviously, it's a passing down right now, but you got to be smart with the football. You know, if you have to throw it incomplete, it's not a bad thing. If you also are going to be sacked or, you know, after a short gain rushing the football, it's not bad. You can milk time off the clock.
3rd down and 9. Bain looks to throw, looks to the right side, fires the football. Battle for that football, and it is incomplete. Trying to find Marshall here on the right side. 4th down. We'll have Minnick come on to punt.
And for Northern Bedford, that is as good as a timeout as we look closer at this. Nice play, a little bit of contact, good no call. Did not affect the play whatsoever on the contact. So 4:21, punting situation. I'm surprised they don't go to a max protect because you got a lot of guys coming crashing hard on this one.
Minnick gets a good snap, punts away. And that time Snyder just lets it go, and it's going to bounce, and we'll be taking it about the 37-yard line is where it'll be here for Northern Bedford. So there you go. Here's the ball game. Northern Bedford will come out on offense. The Redbank Valley defense will try to put a snuff out this one, up by 7 points here in this 4th quarter.
So you're out there defensively. Obviously, you can't let a receiver get behind you. I think we'll see this be a ground attack from here on out. Northern Bedford has been able to methodically move the football. They do only have those 14 points in the ball game, and this came courtesy of some short runs out there. But Adam Johnson's had a strong night, 23 attempts, 92 yards.
Ball at about the 37-yard line here for Northern Bedford. They'll break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Snyder in the shotgun. Looks to throw. Quick pass, swing pass to the right side. It is caught. And out to midfield, and that is close to 1st down yardage. And that was in there to Aaron. That was Brooks Snyder on the right side making the catch.
So I'll give.
Are they going to move the chains? They're going to say it's 10. So they'll give him the 1st down. Ball at about the 46-yard line. It was close. Ball handed off over the right side. Johnson getting the carry. Short yardage, gets about 1. So 2nd down and about 9 here for Northern Bedford. Clock continuing to move here in the quarter.
As must be a flag, Mike.
Yep.
As they've stopped the clock.
Personal foul against Redbank Valley. Add 15 to the end of that one. It's a 1st down.
Another personal foul against the Bulldogs. You know, had a good stop there. It's going to be a huge 1st down as it puts it deep in Redbank territory now, as they're going to put that, looks like about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, the ball will be at the 36 here for Northern Bedford. That's what they needed. And 3:34 to go in this one.
Now you can go back to your run first and foremost offense all day if you're Northern Bedford.
Snyder pitches the ball back. That's Brown over the right side, and he'll Run out of bounds. He'll get positive yardage down to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of about 3 on the play. So he's forced out of bounds on that far side.
3:23 in the clock, Michael.
Second down here and 7. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's been a good one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it if you've been tuning in from home.
It has good news is no snow at the moment, coming down anyways. Lots of it on the field and in the stands.
Ball to 33. Second and 7 here for Northern Bedford. Redbank leads by the touchdown. Ball pitched back over the right side. Johnson looking for some room, and he'll take it out of bounds. Gets down near the 30. See where the spot's going to be. It's a pickup of about 3 more and sets up a third down and about 4.
Give him 99 yards in the ball game.
So the nose of the football resting near the 30-yard line here for Northern Bedford. Third down and 4. It'll be 4-down territory if they don't get it. It's a 7-point ball game. Ball handed off over the right side, spinning around, not getting there. Picks up about 3 of the 4, depending on where the spot is.
A little bit of a spin move, and I think lost the footing, or else he probably would have had the first down easily.
So 4th down and 1.
Have to have a lot of discipline here if you're the Bulldog defense. I'm sure we'll see maybe a change in cadence. Clock down to 2:50.
So here we go. Snyder comes up to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 1. This could be the ball game. Ball handed off over the right side, and that is a first down. Down around the 25-yard line, Johnson gets the first down. He'll pick up about 3 on the carry. And that'll be a first down here for Northern Bedford. So the drive stays alive. 7-point lead for Redbank. Clock down to 2:30 as it continues to move.
Yep, chain gang in place now.
First and 10 from the 26-yard line.
Snyder again comes up under center. Ball near the 25. Takes the snap, pitches the ball back. Here's Johnson, looks for room to the left side. Johnson breaks it. He's down to the 15-yard line. That'll be a first down as he'll be stopped inside the 15 at about the 14-yard line in the Dubrook red zone.
They have been going to the right side throughout the balance of the night. Elected to run here the left side. I think caught the Bulldogs off guard a little bit. It results a big first down, but now we're down to 159. Both teams have the full complements of timeouts, as you can probably see on your scoreboard, your screen.
Northern Bedford breaks the huddle, comes to the line. Ball sitting at the 14 of Redbank. Late here in quarter number 4. Snyder hands it off and hits, spinning around. Johnson in the backfield. He'll be dropped at the line of scrimmage. He won't go anywhere.
Now time becoming a factor, down to 131. Thought we'd see maybe potentially a timeout.
Brings up a 2nd and 10.
Clock continues to move.
Boy, a lot of time coming off here.
Northern Bedford.
I think we'll see a timeout. We have to see a timeout, and we do.
Well, you would have thought you would have thought it a lot sooner than that. You know, that was one of those times where even Snyder went to the sideline and was getting instruction, and that clock was running. So
there's 2 ways of looking at that. You know, one of the reasons why you say we're going to take that time off, you allow no time on for the Bulldogs to score should you go ahead and punch it in. But we're at the high school level. That's a lot of confidence, putting a lot of pressure on that offense. But, you know, Mike, obviously that's the case there of a coaching staff being confident in his team. There's a reason why they're here. Anytime you're playing after Thanksgiving, it's been a successful season, no question about it, and you are a successful team. 21-14 here.
Ball to 14-yard line, roughly. 13-yard line.
Redbank defense looking to come up with another big stop. They just did, creating that second. You may as well say the full 10. It's probably 9 3/4, if you will. But 1:10 on the clock. That's the big part of the ball game right now. Bulldogs nursing that 7-point lead.
Fourth quarter score, Kerle 22, Park City 12.
So here we go. It is a second down and still close to 10. The ball right around the 14-yard line of Redbank Valley. Snyder under center. Going to hand that football off. Johnson over the right side, again hitting a wall, and he'll only get about a yard as hauled to the 13. Third down, 9.
And that time securing, he made first and foremost sure that he had secured the football, and I think that is what slowed him up a little bit, but it's a wise move because Redbank is going after that football. Northern Bedford will take a timeout. 52 ticks remain.
So here we go as we want to thank again more of those great sponsors tonight. As we go through them, it was Kerle Tire, Dewbrook, Redbank Chevrolet, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services, Longshot Ammo and Arms, BGM Custom Wear, Heater Lumber Company, North Chrysler Dodge, Bell Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Moose Lodge 366 in New Bethlehem, Fahringer Enterprises, Next Step Therapy, some of our great sponsors tonight, along with Roop Real Estate, Farmers of Marble, Burford and Henry, Donna Oberlander, Redbank Valley Outfitters, Patriot Wood Products, and Haas's Little Outhouses.
Huge couple of plays coming up here, partner. Now, we did see earlier in a short yard situation, we did see Adam Johnson has attempted to pass and really kind of slipped out of his hands, so I don't think we're going to see anything like that. I think you're just going to see him run.
They're down along 9. Snyder under center.
There was movement on the line.
The pass, it's just out of the reach of the intended receiver on the right side.
And that
incomplete.
That, Mike, was a huge break for Northern Bedford as there was movement on the line. If we look at this again, you can see a little bit of movement there.
So they get away with what would have been a illegal procedure, false start against the offense. Fourth down, here it is.
Big, big, big down. Season potentially coming to an end here.
Fourth and close to 10.
Play. You may see a bit of vibration from the camera. That's because the stands are shaking.
Snyder out of the shotgun, looks to throw, fires the football, and it is caught and incomplete. Wow! What a hit to separate that ball away. Redbank will take over on downs.
What a hit. And as they tend to, we will not show that replay. That was a hit.
Wow.
And it was timed perfect. It is unbelievable, that type of physical hit.
So Redbank Valley.
Bulldogs now with just 45 ticks on this one and only one Northern Bedford timeout.
Yeah, they'll be able to.
As long as you can take the snap cleanly.
And the Redbank crowd. Now the officials are talking. Are they going to? There is a flag laying down there on the field.
It is just at the front of the end zone. It's about the 2-yard line.
Yep. So hold the phone, folks.
Yep, put the brakes on.
Personal foul, blow to the head against Redbank Valley. It'll be a 1st and goal for Northern Bedford. So Northern Bedford, it's not over, folks. Don't go away. It is a personal foul against Redbank. So there we go. Ball's going to come down. So it is going to be at the 6-yard line. So it's 4th down.
It's short. It is still 4th down. So
here we go.
Not an automatic in high school.
They have to hurry. Northern Bedford had to get a guy on the field. They do. Here's Snyder again in the shotgun. And will they use the final timeout?
Bulldogs go to a timeout.
So Redbank Valley will use the timeout. We're going to keep it here. We don't want to miss any of this. This is going to be a wild finish. 21-14 Redbank Valley leads. Northern Bedford will get a play here from the 6-yard line. 45 seconds. They can get a first down, and they still have a timeout. Redbank will have 2 timeouts. Wow.
It's closer to almost a 3-yard total.
Yep.
As this ball again at the 6-yard line. But you got to think really psychologically as a player, offensively. Obviously, you want to get that first down, but you're really sniffing, looking forward to that end zone here in a 4th and 3 situation.
Farrell up now 30-12 on Carn City. Pick 6, Mike Kilroy says. So that's Zocker Motors scoreboard.
Big play.
Well, here we go.
Don't go anywhere.
The ball sits at the 6. Everybody from Redbank are on the edge of their seats. Here we go. Snyder under center. Takes the snap, hands that football off, and hit, dropped in the backfield. It's a loss on the play, and Redbank takes over on downs.
Denied, no yellow. It's denied.
So there you go. Redbank Valley will take over, and it'll be a series of knees. And the Bulldogs are going to move on here to take off Bishop Canavan in the semifinals next weekend.
Barring something crazy taking place. You got to really be careful with this football. There's still one time out by Northern Bedford. Again, there's not a problem here taking the knee, securing the football. I'm receiving a number of different texts. Everybody wants to see the replay.
There's the knee.
As Bain will take the knee.
Yeah, but Northern Bedford not electing to use that timeout.
Oh, that's classy. Not calling it.
And that'll be it because the game clock is at 27. The down clock is at 32.
So there you go. Redbank Valley is going to take this one. The Bulldogs will move on to the semifinal next week as they will knock off Northern Bedford 21-14. What a night here at Memorial Stadium. We'll take a timeout. We're going to come back. We have the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank post-game show on the way. And, folks, you're watching Kerle Tire High School Football on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
a proud member of the M&B Group, is the right choice for your next concrete project. Specializing in decorative concrete products, precast concrete products, gravel and stone delivery, Dubrook has what you need to complete your residential or commercial project. With locations in Clarion, DuBois, St. Mary's, Butler, and Evans City, Dubrook is ready to offer their professional help as your ready-mix supplier. Call 1-844-DUBROOK today.
Redbank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Redbank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Redbank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Redbank Chevrolet.
This is the EYT Media Network.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium, we're in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank postgame show. 21-14, Redbank Valley moves on to the state semifinal next weekend to take on Bishop Canavan. Redbank with that 21-14 win. Bishop Canavan over Our Lady of the Sacred Heart 42-7. Also, a note, Karn City was falling to Farrell. I believe is that a final now? Not a final yet. It was, 22-12?
It is now
30-12 now. Okay, so they've extended that lead, and so we'll keep you updated as we go through here. And you can always get caught up at exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. Mike Kilroy will have stories on the Karn City game, on this game. We'll have all of that for you coming up. But we are in the First United National Bank postgame show, and Bob, when we take a look, are you all ready with the stats? They're brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic.
I am, Michael. As we look at Northern Bedford, they finished with 279 yards total offense, 186 on the ground, 93 through the air. Adam Johnson was the workhorse once again, 115 yards in the ball game, Mike, to lead all Northern Bedford rushers. And now in no particular order, Ian Snyder checking in with 5 yards. Did have 2 touchdowns, by the way, rushing touchdowns. 1 yard out of Griffin Keller. Mason Detterline checking in with 15 yards, 10 yards out of Ashton Detterline. Brooks Snyder adding 11 and 29 yards out of Kanan Brown. And Ian Snyder, by the way, 4 of 10 with 1 interception. Adam Johnson did attempt 1 pass. It was intercepted. Hauling in receptions, 36 yards out of Aaron Bowser. Brooks Snyder, 28 yards, 29 yards out of Hunter Walter. Again, 279 yards total offense for Redbank Valley. What a night out of Brendan Schreckengoss, checking in 137 yards. Did have 1 touchdown to go with it. And in no particular order, Bryson Bain adding 3 yards, 11 yards out of Ashton Kale, 7 yards out of Brandon Ross, and 11 yards out of Gunnar Magentini. Marshall checking in with 8 as well. Bryson Bain would finish the ball game 3 of 9 with 2 interceptions, a grand total of 44 yards. Gunnar Magentini 2 of 2 for 45 yards, but boy, he made them count, as 1 was a touchdown for 31 yards. The other a 14-yard pass. Marshall checking in 39 yards and touchdown, 30 yards of Tate Minnick, 14 yards of Ashton Kale, and Aiden Nortz adding 6. Balanced approach by the Bulldogs, once again, able to weather the storm, literally weather the snowstorm, not just the storm of intensity during the course of the ball game.
Again, those stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic, and we continue here in the First United National Bank, the Fun Bank postgame show. And we're going to take a look at the scoring summary from that second half and those replays. Let's see if Dust can pull those up. And we go back to quarter number 3. The Bulldogs would get back on the board and tie things up. At the 5:09 mark, Magentini went to Marshall, 31 yards for the touchdown. Here's the pass play. We'll take a look at that one. Oh, okay. Well, you're quick. I'm not looking over there.
He's efficient.
I'll tell you what, Dustin's right on the ball. Quarter number 4, Redbank would then take the lead for good at the 11:51 mark. We came right back after the beginning of the quarter with Schreckengoss with a 48-yard touchdown run. Look at him go. And right into pay dirt. And you saw that snow just coming down big time there in the background. Adams' extra point made it 21-14, and that is where the Bulldogs come out with the win. And again, those replays brought to you by Universal Forest Products and the scoring summary by Gatesman's Auto Body. And we'll have that for you there, and we do thank those folks for that. Well, Bob, it's time now to take a look at our Hager Paving player of the ball game. And when you look at this one, who do you like as our player of the game?
I think it's got to be Brendan Schreckengoss. This is a guy who made big plays throughout the night, offensively, defensively, special teams. This guy did it all tonight. No question about that. 137 yards on the ground, had the 1 rushing touchdown, and had that long kickoff return to get things underway. I don't think anybody can give any argument there. Brendan Schreckengoss, your Hager Paving player of the ballgame. Real quick, Mike, did get an update from our producer, Dustin Kell, letting us know Bishop Guilfoyle beat Juniata Valley 24-21. It was a come-from-behind win. So tip of the cap to those guys. And that is, of course, on the eastern side, obviously. And, of course, we're here in the west with Redbank Valley looking ahead to Bishop Canavan in next week's action.
Yeah, that's true. And then in the other part of that bracket in the East, the game's not going to happen until tomorrow. Canton and Old Forge will play at 1 o'clock. So the East will be decided tomorrow who will be in the semifinal and then we'll have the West is already
Did get
done.
a final courtesy of Rome. Mike Kilroy down at Carn City, Farrell winner there, 30-12. So that one's in the books as well.
And I'd give Carn City a lot of credit there in that one, too. I don't think a lot of folks gave them a whole lot of chance in that one. They kept it close early and really seemed to be able to control some of Farrell's speed, and that's the big thing against them. But come up short. Great season again for Carn City, as always. Just a tough football team there in our conference, just like Redbank Valley. And Redbank Valley, though, moving on next week. And the site will be at a District 7 site. So the question mark comes into we're planning on being there. We'll be there to bring you the game. But, of course, coming into play, you also have some of the other entities at that point that
yes,
could.
Specifically the right broadcast rights to it. And,
Yes.
We're there at the mercy. Certainly, obviously, we certainly need sponsors to be there. But the reality is, first and foremost, we have to have access to the rights. And that is a big question mark at this point. A lot of variables go into that. Obviously, stay tuned. Take a look at Explore Clarion. Mike Kilroy, good folks there are going to let you know what's going on with us.
Well, that's going to wrap up the First United National Bank post-game show, the Fun Bank. We do thank them. And, again, Redbank Valley, big winner here tonight over Northern Bedford. Fantastic football game. Came right down to the wire, and it was everything that you would expect in one of these quarterfinals. And the semifinals next week, and I'm looking forward to it.
I want to thank our producer, Dustin Kiefer. I want to thank the cameraman out there, Mr. Bison himself, is doing a great job out there with the camera, and my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski. This is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
Have a great day.